by, for you may be the next to die. They wrap you up in a big white sheet, from your head down to your feet. They put you in a big black box and cover you up with dirt and rocks. And all goes well for about a week, and then your coffin begins to leak, and the worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, the worms play pinochle on your snout. They eat your eyes, they eat your nose, they eat the jelly between your toes. And the worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, they crawl all over your dirty snout. Your chest caves in and your eyes pop out, and your brain turns to sauerkraut. They invite their friends and their friends too. They all come down to chew on you. And this is what it is to die. I hope you had a nice goodbye. Did you ever think as a hearse goes by that you may be the next to die? And your eyes fall out and your teeth decay, and that is the end of a perfect day.
Crunches, and then checking the stock portfolio of the hedge fund, just to see if there's anything that's out of the ordinary, anything unexpected that's happened during the mortals' waking hours.
While you're doing those 1,000 push-ups, it's not very hard. You're immortal. It's almost laughably easy. Is there anything that goes
that's
through
what I thought
your...
it was. It was more of a, this is something that I used to do before I was, it's just
very
a habit.
Patrick Bateman of you. Is there anything that goes through your mind as you're doing that, or is it just you're focused on the task, focused on perhaps what's going on with Mother Anja and this task that's ahead of you, or are you just kind of focused on yourself?
Dwelling on Mother Anja's tone last night. Not on anything in particular that she said, but just on the dismissive and disgusted tone, and how she just doesn't see how good I am for her.
So as you go for your once you're in the 900s, you start hearing in your head the slight whispers of, "Oh, Christoph," and you start hearing all of the beratement in your head that she put forth, pushing a fire, making you do those last 100 very quickly. And luckily, there's no one here, because if anybody was here, they would question how suddenly you were just doing this supernaturally quickly. But you finish, and then you start looking through the stock market, seeing if there's been any news, and it looks pretty good. Nothing, it's just the normal graphs that go, that's slightly on the incline up. Not really any big dips or troughs. There hasn't been one since probably 2018, when that investor publicly said he wanted to withdraw. But it's looking pretty healthy so far.
Okay, that's good. I'm pleased with that. I understand that sorry, did you say that we'd retconned that everyone ended up staying at the temple, other than me?
Everyone but you. You're in your apartment.
Okay. Yeah. In that case, then I get dressed and I'm heading to the temple.
Okay. Well, so you get dressed. What's your go-to attire? Would it be casual? Would it be casual for you?
Suit.
Yeah, casual for you then.
Casual for me, a $3,000 suit. I didn't say a $10,000 suit.
Okay, Barney.
So, as you do the buttons up, you kind of keep an eye on your phone to see if there's any messages that come through from the coterie or from Mother Anja. Nothing comes through, giving you the indication that maybe, you might have some time to kill, some time to chill out. It's up to you, but your console is sitting right there below the TV in your lounge. You could go to it and play a game, or you could just head straight to the temple.
I look at the console, and I think to myself, maybe just a game. And then Mother Anja's voice comes back in when I said a fetch quest. Her just the confusion and disgust when she repeated it back to me. A fetch quest?
That's exactly what it is.
Immediately walk out the door.
Yep.
The question, is Christoph a scalper for the PS5s?
He owns like 12 of them, but he doesn't intend to sell them. He just wanted to be able to flex that he owns 12 of them.
He just wants to
flex.
Yeah. Hey bro, want to come play on one of my 12 PS5s?
Oh no, he won't invite you to play them. He just wants you to know that he has 12 of them.
Fair do.
Well, actually,
Jürgen's got the PS1.
As so you're putting on the suit, and while you're putting on the suit, in the closet, boxes and boxes of those PS5s. But so you finish up suiting up, and you're on your way out. You grab your phone, and as you do, it starts vibrating. There's a phone call that comes through, and it is from a man called Leon, one of your tech people within Demper Wolf Logistics.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes. So you answer the phone. You just say yes.
Yes.
Mr. Giovanni, sir. I'm sorry to intrude on this hour past business hours, but
it's fine. Get to the point.
Sure. You told us to keep track of that number in Washington a few years ago. As you know, we didn't see anything from that number. In fact, we thought it might be a burner phone, which didn't please you. But I will want to inform you that it seems like it pinged last night.
What do we got?
It pinged. We were able to determine that the phone call came from Washington and hit a Munich number around 4 a.m. Munich time, 10 p.m. Washington time.
Do we have the Munich number?
No, sir. Sorry. No, sorry. We weren't able to obtain that.
What the fuck are you calling me for?
I just thought
you give me this information. You don't tell.
I'm sorry.
You don't give me the full fucking story. Find it out.
Okay, we'll do better. We'll do better, sir. Oh, all right.
Good. Do better. I expect better. Your mother expects better. I don't even know her, but she expects better.
Your mom.
Yes, of course, sir. Of course.
Call me with a number in 2 days.
And with that, he ends the phone call, stammering the whole time, not sure how to address you or what to say, but he ends the phone call. But you do have this information now that last night that number became active again around 4 a.m. Munich time and 10 p.m. Washington time, with a phone call from Munich to Washington.
This is interesting.
So,
cool.
with that information, you put the phone in your pocket and make your way downstairs. Well, actually, I do want to know one little character thing, one little character quirk.
Yes.
What, if you were to play a game, what would have the game been?
Oh, that's a something that is like Twitch Reflex. So we're talking something like COD. Because and I personally don't really play COD, but I think Christoph would, because the vampire reflexes are going to give him an advantage there, and it means he's going to win a lot.
And winning is the only important thing.
You have been reported for cheating several times and just
100%.
made a new account on your other PS5s.
Yeah, just make multiple accounts. Yeah,
he has he keeps track of the hate messages that he gets, and they bring him great joy.
He just uses bots. And bots.
So you're making your way to the Hecata Temple. It's not that far, I think, from Sendling. I'd have to look at a map just to double check, but I don't think it's that far. But I think it's definitely walking distance. I'd say within half an hour. But what is your intention to get there? Is it public transport? Is it getting an Uber? Or something a bit more expensive than an Uber, maybe, like a
helicopter all the way.
Look, Christoph does enjoy being ostentatious, but he also recognizes that the kinds of things that we're going to be doing probably need a little bit of covert action. So he's just going to walk.
Okay. So you're just walking. Transportation. Cool.
Yep.
All good, which means that you'll arrive at the temple in about half an hour. Meantime, the camera blurs and we move over to the temple, slightly outside of Munich, I believe, where we open inside a room as Jurgen shakes to and begins to waken up, the hunger within you rattling, the beast within inside you rattling within your rib cage, telling you that you are hungry. You have felt that feeling much since your embrace. But you awaken, and on a normal night you would awaken in darkness, having found a dumpster that you call home. And upon resting yourself from newspaper surroundings, you'll be greeted by the Munich's cold, monotone alleyway. But tonight is different. Tonight you awaken in a lavish room with... you awaken in a lavish room, and Mother Andrea actually told you last night, she apologizes that your room is one of the smaller rooms, but to your standards, it is like a palace in here.
Hell yeah.
But as you awaken, you see that there is a light fixture dangling above your bed with, what is that, maybe real crystal? And you start to think about, if that is real crystal, that would probably fetch a pretty price on the black market. And you begin mulling over whether or not to bite the hand that fed you. But as you're internally struggling, there is a light at the door.
Who is it?
Is it Mr. Schweiger? Schweiger? Is that you? Jürgen Schweiger? Yeah.
Yeah, Jürgen Schweiger, yeah.
Yeah.
What is it coming?
The person who opens the door is a young, petite, brunette lady. And she says, I'm just here to talk to you. We had a homeless vagrant knock on our door during the day, asking for you.
Where is he now?
He told me to send you to the, the shelter. Father Daniel is in need of you.
Alright, that's all.
Okay. I also need to remind you about Mother Andrea and how she wants to speak with the rest of your group. So, if you could gather them together before you leave, that'd be nice.
Ah, fuck. Alright.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience. She kind of bows her head, avoiding eye contact.
Jürgen's not a morning person.
Well, a
night
evening
person.
Yeah, and she closes the door. Now you know where Francisca and Marlene are staying within the Hecata Temple, so it's not going to be a big issue. It's just a case of, who do you go to first?
I go find Marlene.
Okay. You head over a few floors up. You find Marlene's door. Give it a slight tap, or do you just open the door?
I'm respectful. I do a little knock.
Mm-hmm. So, Marlene, you're... Yep.
I open the door. Hey, Marlene. Did you hear that Mother Angel still wants to see us?
Marlene is just sitting in front of what looks like the stereotypical like backstage mirrors, and is just looking at it completely blank, and just turns a side eye. Oh, right, that's a thing. Yes, I will be down in but a moment. Have to finish up here.
All right. I'll see if I can go grab Franziska. Do you know when Kristoff's getting in?
Not a clue.
All right, I'll see if I can sort that out as well.
You should
Best of
probably.
luck.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, but you should probably mention to Marlene or Franziska that you will be indisposed during this meeting, and to cover for you potentially to make it so it's not a big deal for when you meet up.
Yeah.
Well, when the coterie meets up with Mother Ranger.
I'll just wait for them all together before we see them. Be like, all right, cover for me. I'm out.
Okay, cool. So that's your plan. Sweet. All right. So you head over to Franziska. Franziska is on one of the top floors within the actually very close to where Mother Anger's quarters are. And once again, I'm assuming you knock.
Yeah, I knock this time. Same
Just
knock.
as he's about to knock, I open the door as I'm about to leave.
Oh, so you know Mother Angel wants to talk to us?
Yes.
Right, well, can you sort out getting your brother here? We've got to get the whole group together. I've already spoken to Marlene, and, well, Marlene's doing Marlene.
What time did we agree to meet with her?
Sooner the better, I assume.
Okay.
Yeah,
She just shuffles past him and walks down the hallway.
I'm just shrug my
Someone
shoulders
else.
and walk the opposite way.
To get someone else to find Kristoff. Because she doesn't do that dirty work. She's far too important.
God damn.
So, what do you do now, Jurgen?
I head back to my room. I want to check if that crystal's real.
Yeah, so you have a look. It's definitely real crystal.
What would be the estimated value of said crystal?
Oh, quite a few dots, and that would get you. Well, back in the day, that would get you quite a good supply of heroin. But now you don't exactly drink that, but you do offer heroin to fellow addicts and drink from them to experience the high once again. So, yeah, that could get you maybe a good few weeks of nightly heroin addicts that you could drink from.
And that's a hunger win. I want to try thieve it.
Okay. Do you want to? So I'm assuming you want to make it not obvious that you've taken one little bit of crystal from this.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and make it look as inconspicuous as possible.
Okay. Just give me a dexterity plus larceny, please, or larceny plus dexterity.
Did that not? Oh, no modifiers.
Yeah, there we go. 4. Easy. You're able to hook off one. In fact, with a 4, I'm going to say you get 2 or 3 of them off the white fixture.
Hell yeah.
All right. And with that, I'm going to say that took a little bit of time. Marlene, what are you doing? So you're still in the room? Are you?
Look at the blank mirror for but a moment, kind of tapping my fingers on the table, agitated. And just think to myself, maybe today's the day. Maybe I'll finally get my revenge. And then I kind of quickly snuff that thought before getting up and kind of making myself a little more presentable and leaving my room.
Okay. Franziska, what about you?
She is walking down to the temple. She stops someone on the way and sends them off to get Kristoff.
Okay. Yeah, they'll nod and they'll say, I'll make sure Mr. Christoph Giovanni is told that he needs to meet.
and I'll do my usual morning ritual of going down to the temple and making sure nobody there needs my assistance.
Okay, you head over to the temple. There is actually a library, a very small library attached to the temple, which you can also peruse while you're kind of keeping an eye out. You see a few books of death that you've read before, but you start flipping through to make sure that your knowledge is what you think it is in your head, and that's what you'd spend the next half hour or so doing. On the way, Christoph, while you're walking in the cold Munich night, obviously you don't feel the cold. You're an undead being, but you can definitely see the breaths from passers-by as they walk past, like huddled in heavy clothing. As they breathe out, there's white mist that comes out. But you feel a vibration in your pocket. You get a message from a unsaved number saying the mother would like to see you.
Cool. I pop it back in the pocket and speed up my walk.
Okay. And you arrive at the temple. In fact, just in time to see Marlene make her way into the main hall of the Hecata temple area.
Good morning, Christoph. I hope you slept well.
Marlene? Do you know where Mother Angie is?
I believe we're bound to meet, so... I do not know exactly where, but I presume nearby, at least.
Alright, let's go.
As you say, let's go. A hurried... I would tell you, Jurgen, to give me a composure plus subterfuge roll to see how well you're hiding the fact that you've just stolen some shit from here. Because I would assume you'd be a bit nervous, but I need a bit of a composure subterfuge to see how well you hide it.
Composure. Wait.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it'll be the other way around. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Subterfuge composure. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So you don't. Yeah. So, in fact, what the weird thing is when you see Jurgen come down the stairs, he doesn't really notice you two straight away, but you do see him before he sees you.
Jurgen, you coming to join us?
Ah, there you guys are. I'll just head on over to the group.
Mm-hmm. Minus Francisca, who is still in the library.
Mm-hmm.
You guys seen my sister?
Not this morning, at least.
Nah, I went and saw her. I told her to come get you. She not message you?
I'm here.
Well, I know you're here, but I thought she got in contact with you.
I don't give a fuck who got in contact with me. That's my business. I'm here. Let's go find Mother
Angie.
Angie.
On the wrong side of the fucking bed. All right, let's go.
I turn to Christoph. Looks like you've got something one up on your dear sister.
Not just one.
Sounds like someone's overcompensating.
Would Christoph know generally where, if he's summoned to speak to Mother Anja? Yeah, okay. Well,
pretty much where Francisca is right now, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to fix that.
But you wouldn't know that. But yeah, just out of character, that's where it would be.
So I would know that.
I just tried doing that.
Sorry.
You know where Mother Anja is.
Yeah, you'd know where to meet up with Mother Anja if she asked to meet. But you wouldn't know the fact that Francisca's there.
Cool. Got it. Yeah. All right. I just start heading there and just say to these two, "Come on."
Right.
Yeah.
So eventually, the three of you make it to the Hecata library / whatever room. I guess I wanted to say necromancy room, but it's not really a necromancy room. And you make
Arcanarium.
Arcanarium. There you go. That's a word. Yeah, so you make your way there, and you see Francisca just kind of flipping through old books in the library.
Hey, Francisca, you coming?
Mm-hmm.
I just yell at her, like knowing full well it's a library to be quiet. I'm just yelling it at her.
A few turned heads from some of the ghouls within here that are caretaking the place, but otherwise they return back to their
just
business.
sitting there, flicking through a book and nodding to you.
Okay, I'm eating fast.
So you know she's actually acknowledged you.
Well, I guess now's as good a time as any. I'm gonna need you guys to sub in this one for me. I'm not gonna be able to make it to this meeting.
You know the importance of the family, and the family comes first.
I understand the importance, but timing is not on my side today.
I pull Jurgen aside. I go, hey, you got some people you got to see?
You know I gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah, I got some people I gotta see.
You going to talk to some of those people I introduced you to?
Why not?
So one of my backgrounds is contacts in the Munich underworld, and I assume I would have introduced a couple of those people over the years to Jurgen.
Yeah.
Look, I got a feeling that we may need to engage their services to keep some things secret. So just let some people, if you run into them, let them know to be on the ready, okay?
You know that. I got you, man. I got you.
Good man. I walk back over to the others.
And I just carry on my merry way.
I turn to Francisca and just go, we've got appearances to keep up, and I turn to Jurgen as he walks away and goes, it is interesting, though he lives probably the lowest life, he's most likely the one to be most easily missed.
He's counting.
Oh.
She just looks up from her book towards Marlene with a quizzical glance, but she's clearly earwagging on their conversation that they had over there.
Did you want to see if you could... Do you have heightened senses? Over to your disciplines.
Well, I didn't imagine this was a huge room, like...
I think
I do.
Wait away too.
Yeah, I think you do, Miss Bourne, yeah. If you wanted to listen in, you could probably pop that on and listen.
Just a moment, getting a phone call.
Okay.
I do have heightened senses, though.
Cool. Yeah, so you can just pop that on and listen to their conversation, so you heard it all. With the three of you left behind after Jurgen has walked away, Christoph rejoins the two of you. And is there any conversation you want to have while you wait for Mother Anja to come in, or to grab one of her ghouls to summon you to wherever she needs? You're not sure if she's meeting you there. Well, you're not 100% sure if she's going to come down there and meet you and then take you somewhere else, or if she's going to send somebody to take you somewhere else. But yeah, this is normally the place where she would expect people just to loiter.
I stand in genuine fear to break the silence between Frankie and Christoph. I just kind of sit and watch.
Christoph makes eye contact and holds it for like a second longer than you would expect, and then, sister.
She just smiles kindly to him. How are you?
I'm here.
So you are.
As you look at Francisca, Christoph, there's a slight thought in your head that pops and then disappears as quickly as it popped in. But you look at her facial structure, you look how she looks, and you would think if Mother Anja was about 30 or so years younger, probably look a lot like Francisca. But then you kind of shudder internally as you think of that, and then just brush it aside.
Oh, dude. The Giovanni family really is incestuous, isn't it?
And when Nova shared that thing that motherfucker is not a pejorative.
Yeah. I had a good laugh at that one. As that thought comes into my mind, my features kind of soften a little. I was, very clenched teeth, the whole, like, I'm forced to be polite to you because you're part of the family, and I'll fuck shit up if things go down for you, but, like, I don't like you at this point, but that kind of softens a little bit as I have that thought.
I feel like Francesca doesn't even care about that. Like she finds him more curious than anything. Like she just watches him and his little mannerisms and then takes it all in.
As that sort of small awkward interaction happens before you, Marlene, do you break the silence at any point?
So, seen any good shows lately?
Shows?
like
what?
She looks just as confused as Christoph does. They just like both look at her like,
yeah.
What is shows?
That expression, Nova, on your face just then was perfect for it. Exactly.
Well, either TV shows, which I presume you have at least seen one, or live productions.
We
She's
got a
just
job
sitting
to do here.
with her book and just like slowly changes the page. It looks good for him.
There's some nice
happening?
illustrations on the page of some chopped up cadavers.
Perfect.
Where to make the incisions.
I mutter under my breath, tasteless the pair of them.
And with that, the rest of the coterie sits in silence for a little bit until eventually Mother Anja emerges into the what did you call it again, Kieran? It was the
I think it was Arcanium.
Yeah, Arcanium, yeah. What is an Arcanium anyway?
I made that up. I was just like, what would a word be to describe somewhere where you would get magic books? And I was like, oh, how does that? I'm sure I didn't actually make it up, but like that was just what was in my head. I don't know if it's a real word.
Yeah, so that she makes her way into the library. Let's just keep it simple. Into the library, and she looks at the three of you, and she says,
Well, it seems we are one short here.
Well enough to help benefit the family.
Oh, the thin blood, I assume, from what I can see. And then she sees you, Francisca, and she smiles, and she goes forward and opens up for an embrace. Do you embrace her back?
Of course, always.
She embraces you and she says, "Ah, my child, I see you're studying up, as any good necromancer should." And she embraces, and then she turns to you, Christoph, and she says,
Christoph's arms are open, ready for an embrace.
"Well, Christoph, it's time for us to move on to the ceremony room where Dexia Mora will see us." And she walks past you and speaks your order for.
I'm just, like, I've been sitting down this entire time, and I just kind of watch this engagement occur and just, like, oh, dear.
And I do want to mention she does put emphasis on move on when she says it's time for us to move on to the ceremony room.
I know exactly what
Francesca puts the book away and instantly follows her.
Yeah. Christoph turns and follows as well. And sort of walks a little faster so that Christoph is walking in front of Francesca.
Francesca, do you just let this
She
happen?
would let him. Yeah, because then she can see what he's doing.
Yeah.
And Christoph didn't even consider that.
So you make your way into the ceremony room. It's a big oval room with pillars everywhere, and a sort of a sort of pond in the middle of it. Where Dexia and Mora's already there. They are muttering to themselves in the dark corners of this oval room around one of the pillars, and Anja walks up and says,
"Our coterie has arrived. -1, unfortunately. but Marlene told us that he is on prescient business.
The two walk forward towards you, three, and Mora bows respectfully to all three of you individually. And then, what's that?
I bow back.
Mm-hmm. Just you? Does anybody else bow back to Detsia?
Yeah, if whatever the proper etiquette would be, but in the most restrained way possible that would still be within proper etiquette.
Mm-hmm.
Same, but not restrained.
You're very enthusiastic with your bow, let's put it that way. But in the back of your mind, Francisca, you remember the night before when you did see Detsia Mora and you did feel this panic and fear. It's not there anymore, but it's just this sort of a lingering wisp of a thought that's in your mind. But Mora looks at you and they say,
I am glad you could make it. I have within my possession items that can help you with your tasks ahead.
And let's see if this works. All right, so she reaches into her tattered robes, their tattered robes, and produces 2 bits of paper. And who's the one to grab the 2 bits of paper?
I will. I would. I would move
I'll
the
reach
fastest.
for them, but then immediately pull my hand back as Francisca goes to reach for it.
Okay. So you should all be getting a ping now of 2 items on the Roll20.
Yep.
Oh, yep, cool.
Yep. What is there is an invitation. An invitation to the auction tonight where the burial jar is set to be sold by an autarchus. And the details of the vessel for Constantia, priestess of bones.
Well, I believe these will come in handy if all goes to plan. And likely if not, it's a good way for us to get somewhere.
I feel I have the need to remind you all that Munich is a city of the Camarilla. I do hope everything goes to plan. The masquerade is strictly enforced. I warn you all to tread carefully and not do anything that would hinder relations between the Camarilla and Hecata. If you do, as I understand, hands must be bloodied sometime, please do not get caught. The auction. You will need to bid against fellow kindred that are in presence there. You are free to bid resources, but that is not enough for our kind, unfortunately. You may need to add boons.
All right, so out of character. Who here asides, I'm assuming Nova, you know what a boon is, right? So for the 2 of you, boons are basically like favors. And the kindred don't really trade in resources, really. They mainly trade in favors called boons, which can range from minor to trivial to major to life. Obviously, each one being more important than the other. And basically, they're things that you need, like if you trade a boon and then they ask you to do something, if you've traded a boon with them, you have to do it because otherwise you'll lose your whole reputation. If you just say, no, I'm not going to do that after saying you're going to give them a boon. Make sense?
Yep. So it's just basically like, I'll do a thing for you card.
Yeah, pretty much. And depending on the level of the boon, that will depend the severity of the task that they ask you to do.
For this auction, I am willing to give you access to one major boon from myself to help secure the burial jar, despite my distaste for the whole boon system. It is possible you will need more than that. In fact, it is more probable, but I trust in my good coterie here to think on their feet.
And with that...
Malanja.
Yep. Yes, my
Malanja,
child.
do we know anything about who else may be trying to get their hands on the jar?
Let me just do a quick roll for her. Very unlikely. She's got nothing. No.
I'm afraid I am not quite up to date with the streets for our fellow so I do not know, but I know that they have deep pockets if they are attending this auction.
Very well.
With that, Deathseer Mora will step forward and...
Any further questions?
If we were to perchance fail this task, not that mine or my brethren intend on doing so, what would be the repercussions of such? Just for extra motivation.
Francesca just looks at him like he's at her. Sorry,
Yeah.
like, she's fucking insane.
Yep. Also, Christoph is like looking like, what are you doing? Kind of thing.
Mora will turn their head to Mother Anja to allow Mother Anja to answer and says,
Well, it should go without saying that failure to procure these items will not look favorably upon you. And you will lose whatever favor you have as she
looks over to Christoph in particular.
Let's just say that failure is not an option.
Never considered it as such in the first place. Just putting precautions in place and sharpening the blade.
Fran just nudges her with her elbow.
Well, I believe you have everything you need. The auction is in a few hours. Do and plan what you must. We will leave, and you will take the items to us.
I have so many things open on Roll20, it's not funny.
You can minimize them so they're just like on your page, so you can like close them and open them, but they stay on the page.
Yeah.
With that, assuming there's no further questions, Mother Anja and Deathseer Mora will depart, leaving you three in the chambers.
I will take a moment and if you have any further grievances towards my questions, air them now, as I might be able to aid us in what is to come.
I'm just reading the papers.
Yeah.
That are in my hands.
I kind of if you don't ask questions like that, of course we won't have grievances. If you're gonna ask questions like that, we're gonna have grievances. Sister, what do we got?
We have Gunther Hildebrandt. So the vessels are obviously just people, right? Out of character.
Mm-hmm.
Is there two of them, or is it just the one?
The one. Gunter.
He is graduated with a degree in political science. Hildebrand is an intelligent man who, after serving several tours in Afghanistan, attended the University of Beirut to earn a degree in political science. Afterwards, he returned to Munich and joined the Leon Group, a left-wing...
So wait, sorry, an out-of-game question. Is Gunter Hildebrand the person with the soul of the Empress of Bones, or like the
only Mother Anja and Deathsia Mora never referred to Gunter as anything other than the vessel.
Okay.
So my assumption is we're gonna get the urn. They're gonna use a ritual to call back the soul of an ancient vampire, and they're gonna cram it into the body of Gunter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
The penguin from Adventure Time.
Shit.
We do need some extra boons in case of backup. What have you got to offer? And she looks towards Marlene.
Oh. Sorry. I'm willing to offer boons of my own employ, but I have been granted the blood magic of Auspex. I might be able to get a bit of a glimpse into what we'll be dealing with at the Sorry, my mind just went completely blank. Auction.
Okay.
And in saying that, I will actually sit down and begin a premonition, see if I can't have a...
Focusing on the invitation, I'm guessing, as your conduit to... Yeah, okay. So give me a resolve plus Auspex, please.
No modifiers?
No modifiers.
Oh shit.
Okay.
This is
That's fine. The beast doesn't matter because you still got a mild success with that. So you close your eyes and focus on the bit of paper, the bit of cardboard in your hand, picturing it in your mind as you close them. Or close your eyes. You are brought to a dilapidated looking building. There is a number of people there. It looks like there's a crowd, and then there is a person standing on a podium with what's next to them is something shining in golden light. And there are, within this crowd, there are, let's have a look. I think it's 4, but let me... Yeah, sorry. There are 3 figures that have a slight aura around them who are standing up within the crowd. And then you are brought back. And that's all you see.
Are the 3 with the auras around them us or other individuals?
Up to your interpretation.
Okay.
If you'd rolled better, I would be able to answer that, but with the 2, it's up to your interpretation. You would have gotten a clearer picture, basically, with more successes.
Okay. I kind of snap out of it and look around, kind of like licking my lips and using my tongue to feel my fangs, but... It wasn't exactly as clear as I would have liked, but... Either we will be individuals of interest, or there are individuals of interest. I believe that it should go off. The auction should go off without any problems.
Okay, how many of us?
3. I come to believe that it is us, so it will likely go off without much of a problem.
Okay.
But Auspex isn't a perfect art, especially when one hasn't fed in time.
Can you do that again? For the vessel? Or is that going to be a problem?
Oh, sorry, you need to do a rouse check as well, by the way, to do that premonition. My bad, I forgot.
Yep. Oh, good.
So
I will do it.
You might gain a hunger from this. Yep. Forcing that premonition, as you're relaying the information, you suddenly feel the beast rattle within inside you, uneasy, wanting fear to gain another hunger.
I kind of turn to Kristoff and snap at him and just go, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mummy's boy. I can't do that right now. I'm a little hungry."
Yeah, there's no
Watch
need to
your
be rude
fucking
like
mouth.
that.
Auspex isn't perfect, and doing it can potentially blow my cover, and I don't exactly want to do that when we're in a room full of high-end aristocrats, so give me time and I'll be more myself this evening. But do not agitate me further, the pair of you. I'll disappear off and see if I can't find blood anywhere, that'll alleviate my hunger.
All right, so you disappear off. We'll come to you in a second. Meanwhile, Kristoff and Francisca, you are left behind in the ceremony room. Francisca, I believe you also have the power of premonition?
Hold on a minute.
No, you don't.
I wouldn't
just
have
had a look.
chosen premonition because Betty has premonition and I wanted to have a different character. So.
Yeah, no, you don't. Okay, then that's fine.
I can scry the soul.
Let me have a look at what Scry the Soul does. I think you need to
But
be
I don't think it's anything like that. Yeah, like scan crowd.
Okay. No, I think you can. Because you can focus on a person. But would it be someone you can see? Trying to see if it has to be an eyesight or somebody that you just think of. I think it just has to be, I think it has to be an eyesight. I'm going to say eyesight. It doesn't specify there, but I'm ruling that it's going to be eyesight. All right, so the two of you are in the temple. What any discussion between the two of you about what the plan is for tonight? The auction is happening in about 2 hours.
She really doesn't know how to follow instructions.
Yeah, I got concerns about both of the others. I think they might be a bit more useful if things go badly. You know what I mean?
She just looks at him and then looks back to the paper. So Bones.
You have access to considerable resources, Kristoff.
Yeah. So I guess out of character question. Would I know?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, there's tons of money.
Mm-hmm.
But you were just saying before that vampires don't generally trade in money. But would the fact that I'm talking considerable amounts of money,
that will help.
Make a difference.
And also think of it as like sweetening the deal. Like boons are kind of like the main thing, and then the resources would be the thing on top of that.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Okay. Alright, sorry, I'm just trying to, remember the details. Sis, now that we're alone, remember what I told you couple of years ago about that phone call from Washington. I've had my people keeping an eye on it. So this was from my flashback thing.
Yeah.
When I felt like
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
They had a ping off the phone, just a call from Washington to somewhere in Munich last night.
Other way around, Munich
sorry,
to somewhere in Washington. Yeah.
Sorry, from Munich to that same number. Someone in Munich called that number earlier today.
So is this the phone that was thrown off the roof?
This is the phone that was thrown off the roof. He had a contact, like the businessman who was going to pull out, who revealed that he knew about vampires. And I apologize because I know I'm not meant to say vampires, but I can't remember the word for it.
Kindred.
Is it Kindred? Yes, I was going to say brethren, but I was like, brethren is not the word for it. Kindred.
It's close.
Yeah. That guy who revealed to me that he knew Kindred existed, his phone had been in contact with a phone in Washington, and I'd been getting my people to keep track of that phone in Washington. Dead for the last, what was it, 2 years, Chris?
Yeah, about 2-3 years.
2 or 3 years until today is the information that I'm sort of conveying.
Hold on.
I don't think it's a coincidence that this happens on the morning of the auction. Marlene, look, she has the sight. I don't have the sight. But I don't know how clear her sight is. If she's not seeing any problems, I don't think that it's a coincidence. I think we're going to run into some problems. I think we should be ready.
I definitely agree. And I can't get any facts out of her visions, so I don't know what to do with them, honestly.
I think we should head in early. See if we can find out who the other buyers will be.
I agree. I also think we should be prepared to win the action at any cost without the use of Anja's boons.
Wait, sorry. One more out of game question.
Mm-hmm.
There is the burial urn that we need to get, but also the
vessel
we need to get. So we need to get both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the vessel we have, the piece of paper is that's the vessel, Gunter.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Gunter on auction, or do we have to go and gank him?
Well, we don't want to gank him because he's got to be intact.
Yeah,
he's definitely not for auction. Yeah, you gotta get him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, I thought we were doing full on like people auction. Sorry,
no, that's the burial jar.
That's my
burial
bad.
Jar's on. Yeah. It's okay.
I apologize.
So you have Gunter's apartment, you have his place of business, and you have his area of interest. All right.
And there wasn't a timeline given for when we need the vessel buy. Obviously, the auction's happening tonight, so we have to do that. But
Can you wait a minute?
There wasn't necessarily a timeline for Gunter, but obviously we want to do it relatively quickly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. All right, well, assuming there's no more conversation between the two of you, we're going to go over to Marlene. Now, Marlene, you have a few options here in terms of where you're going to feed from. There is your herd, which is the Marlene Diedrich Society. It's a small club, but that is a little bit away. It's not super close. You can wander the streets and look for people of your subculture, which is more sort of artsy performers, maybe a few street performers that you pass by, and you could try to use your predator pool, which is, I believe, manipulation plus subterfuge, to drink from them. Basically, it's up to you what you wanna try to do, or if you could try to find a random.
Is there? Does the temple have like blood on hand, or do I have to go feed from someone?
You could ask a ghoul if you could feed from them.
Would I lose hunger if I fed from them?
Yeah.
Okay. I will go to one of the ghouls and just kind of like just like sunken eyes and slight agitation and anger. I look at them and go, I have something important to do, so I wish to be more myself than I am currently. May I feed from you, dear?
You see hesitation in her eyes when you ask. Give me a charisma plus... Oh, sorry, maybe manipulation. A manipulation plus persuasion to convince this person.
Sorry, what was that? Wait.
Give me a manipulation plus persuasion.
Okay.
Nick just brought me a Pepsi. That's why I was knocking at the door.
That's kind of cute.
What's manipulation? Is manipulation one of the core stats? Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, it would be persuasion and then manipulation.
Sorry,
No,
anything that he tells you to do it the opposite way he tells you.
I'm used to doing it the other way.
Used to it. Don't try and do it backwards though, Chris, because then I'll just do it backwards.
Okay.
Oh, for funk's sake!
That is beautiful though. What a roll! 6 is amazing.
It's a messy critical though.
Yes.
That's how I ran over the old lady.
Okay. This is what happens. This is what happens. He agrees, hesitantly, and presents her wrist out. You start drinking, and the taste, it's not the greatest tasting blood you've ever had, but you are famished. And the beast inside you is compelling you to drink, and drink, and drink, and drink, until eventually you feel her go limp in your arms.
That's me when I drink alcohol.
How did this happen to me? Why? This is making me feel so bad out of game.
Why do you have the worst rolls?
So, first of all, I'll start with the good news. Good news is, you take all your hunger off. You have no hunger at all. That's the good news. The bad news is you take a stain, which on your humanity track, tick the box on the very right, so it's a slash. And we'll deal with that at the end of the session. And the other bad news is now you have a dead Hecata ghoul in your arms. A bit of a faux pas, I would say. To put it mildly.
Fuck.
What do you do?
How much of a faux pas are we talking here? Is this like, you wore a brown suit to a formal event, or is this like you went to a fancy dinner with the head of state of a country and pulled down your pants and shat on the floor?
This is.
Where are we in that scale?
You backed up your car and accidentally ran over a dog that belonged to a high high family somewhere.
That's. Yeah. I mean, can be. It's not too bad, but.
Could have been someone's favorite dog.
Yeah, it could have.
What's the layout of the room we're currently in?
Okay, so I'm going to say you are in a hallway when you met this person, and you probably pulled them into a small drawing room, let's say, where there was nobody else. There is a window there, some bookcases, some closets, and there's probably a sofa and a rug. Yeah, there's a few things around here that is fancy, but yeah, those are kind of the main things that stick out to you. Yeah.
Like, I immediately begin to panic. Are there guards outside?
No guards. There are ghouls that walk around the building.
How easy is it to get onto the roof? Like, do people just go? Is there like a sitting room up there, or is it like something up there that?
I would say that there's an attic that leads to like the roof area, but there's probably no access on top the actual roof itself. But
Okay.
there's probably an attic.
I open the window and with the body try to get to the roof. Now I do have fleetness and I do have cat's grace.
Okay. All right. That would just require an athletics plus dexterity roll to see how you climb, and then we'll do another roll after that to see if you hold on to the body. This is why you don't want the hunger to get too much, because then you get fucking messy successes. What, sorry?
Any modifiers?
No modifiers. Oh, actually, for climbing, I'm going to say a -1, because you currently got a body over your shoulder, so... Oh, sorry, yeah. Well, I mean, that's just a 2, so you just roll another one with a -1. You might get better.
How much longer will we be playing, just out of question?
Probably for another 2.5 hours. 2.5-ish hours.
Question.
Yep.
Does a hunter mean he's a vampire hunter?
Hunter?
Yeah, it says in the Gunter Hildebrandt that he's a gifted hunter with 6 confirmed kills.
Sorry, just had to talk to my sister. So wait, make another one with the minus...
-1, yeah. I think it just means he's just a normal hunter. I don't know. I don't think there's anything.
Oh.
Oh no, it's definitely vampire hunter. He's a vampire hunter.
Okay. All right. 1 success. You can spend a willpower to re-roll 2 of those dice if you wish.
What is my current willpower at? Where is willpower? I am not rolling too good today.
So you got 5 willpower. You can spend one of the greens, change that to a slash, to re-roll 2 of those dice. You can also do a rouse check to rouse the blood and get an extra 2 dice to roll.
I don't want to do that. I don't know. Why did I agree to be a bad person? I'm gonna... So wait, do I just go like willpower re-roll?
Yeah, willpower re-roll and just push 2. I think it's just 2 dice to re-roll. Big oofs. All right. So, we're not going to worry about you rolling to hold on to him, because this is what happens. As you make your way up the window and you try to grab onto different legions around there, the body actually starts slipping, and you go to grab it, and as you do, you lose your footing, and you fall to the bushes below. You are a vampire. This would normally incur some broken bones for a normal human being, but you are now in the bushes below with this dead body slumped over you.
I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah, how are you rolling so badly?
I have the Wheaton dice curse.
Mm-hmm.
You also are now named Nova. Welcome. You've been initiated into the cult of Kayla.
I just kind of like lay on the ground as my bones re-heal, questioning the series of events that led me here.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what happened?
She tried to climb out and then failed, fell down into some bushes with the dead body.
Like, complete fail.
Oh boy. Sorry, I was writing notes from this paper.
I lay there looking up as my body heals, just like, for fuck's sake. Also, you said this ghoul was a female, correct?
Yes, she is.
One of my touchstones is stand up for women, so would that incur
Oh no!
more stains?
I'm gonna say you get 3 stains for that. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, including the one I've already marked.
Yeah. So that includes the one you've already marked. So 1 for the kill, and then 2 for going against your conviction.
We haven't even left the temple yet.
I know.
How is this?
Welcome to Vampire the Masquerade.
Wow.
I am never, no matter what tabletop RPG I play, I am never allowed to roll good. And anytime I go off by myself, it just gets worse. Like, I had a character who in 3 consecutive combats got one shot first round.
Oh no. Well, I mean, the good news is you're not incapacitated, you're not dead, you just have a dead body on your hands that you need to deal with. You could just leave the dead body in the bushes, tell your coterie members about it, and then figure out a plan together.
What are my current surroundings?
So basically, the outside of the Hecata temple, there's a bunch of, it's very, lots of foliage, there's gravel, there's a car parked nearby, with nobody inside it, and there's also a garage / shed, like maybe 20-30 feet away. There's also a greenhouse as well, a little bit further than that.
I'm going to see if the car is unlocked.
All right. You emerge from the bushes, brush some foliage off you, look back at the body and go, this is not your day. Or not your night, I should say. And you make your way to the car, open up the, probably the driver's seat door. It is open. No need to lock.
I'm going to get the body and put it in the boot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me just roll something. Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna cry. Jesus Christ.
You pop the boot open. You drag the body out. Her heels dragging on the gravel, and you hoist the body into the boot. It takes a little bit of effort, but you manage to get it in there. Close the boot, and you've done as much as you can do.
I'm going to tell my coterie, I'm going to go back and tell my coterie, hi, sorry for being so rude. I'm going to go and sit in the shower now and come grab me when you are ready to go. And I'm just going to sit and cry.
Do you say that you're going to sit and cry to us?
No, I just say, I'm going to my room, trying to put on... Not even trying, I'm probably good at this, putting on as much of a fake face as I can, just go, sorry for how I acted before. I admit it's been a little longer since I indulged, but I'm going to go to my room and come grab me when you need me. And
what do you mean come grab you? We're going now.
Both of you give me a wits awareness, please, both Francisca and Christoph.
Oh, it's right.
Hey, I knew to do it backwards. No modifier, I assume?
No modifier, no. Hey, good work. Standard. Oh, this is great.
Potato.
This is why I don't have to prepare much for these sessions. The stories just write themselves.
I tell you, man, from DMing D&D, straight up,
Yeah.
like sometimes the best sessions are the ones that just go completely off the rails, and you're just improving the whole time.
Oh no,
Sorry?
Oh, just something that really fun happened. So, in a game I was DMing, they were returning to a place where one of the characters got exiled from, and I'm like, you know what'll be fun? And I'm like, I told the character roll a history check, and he didn't get a success, but he didn't fail either. And I'm like, you feel something important about this day, but you can't remember what. And it turned, and they crashed his stepmother's party.
Oh yeah.
Like stepmother's birthday, and like we still quote it to this day.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, those are the best ones, the ones that you can always quote. Okay, so first of all, here's the result of that. Christoph, you don't notice anything. Francisca, while Marlene is very well composed, very well at hiding things, there is one thing you do notice that is a bit off. There's some leaves in her hair that weren't there before. Just like the odd leaf.
Marlene, before you leave.
Yes.
And she just reaches over and picks the leaves out of her hair and then moves it, so she's going to put it in her hands. What are you going to do? Are you going to take it?
I'll take it and just kind of like look it over. Thank you for that. I took a evening stroll and must have got caught.
In the bushes.
Caught?
Well,
What?
we have low-hanging willows here.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to question anymore. I don't want to know.
There
Do you
is
want to
a
go clean
rule.
yourself up?
Don't
Oh.
lie to me. Now go. and
I'm not
stop that.
lying.
She turns her around and then pushes her away.
I'll go and get cleaned up.
All right.
It's like very clear that Francesca doesn't like Marlene's babbling.
And with that, unless the two of you want to have a conversation while Marlene is busy shower crying.
What do you think the plan is, sister? We go in, we
Shall
find out
crying to you.
who else is trying to get this urn.
I got
What do we-
distracted by looking at this note of this man Gunter, to be honest. I apologize.
I think we can deal with him tomorrow.
Yeah, I was
She
I was
did,
just reading
Mother
it.
Angia did specify tonight to bring the vessel and the burial jar.
okay. Okay, cool. Sorry.
Okay.
My bad.
What day is it? Today.
Does it matter what day it is?
It does.
Oh, does
Yep.
it? Okay, let me have a look at this.
Because on the weekends, he goes to the pub.
Oh, well, then it's a Saturday.
Okay, well, he leaves the pub, the cocktail bar at between midnight and 1 a.m. if we want to catch him tonight. So I hope this
All right.
auction is quick.
I'll send a text to Jurgen. Get him getting. I sent him out to get some people ready.
I
I
really
think
wish
we're gonna
you
need
wouldn't
him.
use those.
Sorry.
I really wish you wouldn't use those.
Look, we got to get shit done.
True.
These people get shit done. So I sent a text to Jurgen basically saying, "Hey, gonna need you on point. What's the area of the city that we're gonna need him?" Oh, it would have been on that.
We're looking for tracking the guy. It's in
Yeah.
Glockenbach.
Glockenbach
Cool,
is his
yeah.
apartment. Max for Start is the place of business, and yeah, Glockenbach is also the.
Yeah, well, Zomwald is in
Okay.
Glockenbach. It's 8 blocks from his house. And he walks
Yeah.
home.
Okay. I sent a text to Jürgen, just basically saying, hey, we're going to need to find this person, Gunther the Penguin, he's in Glockenbach, get some people ready, we're going to need to take this guy in. But worded in such...
Yeah. I assume you code the name Gunter as just a penguin emoji.
Yes, 100% that, yes. But I also code the text so that it's not so obvious that I'm saying, hey, we're going to do a kidnapping via text message.
Yeah. I'm going to say what you said was just, we're picking up the penguin emoji at here. Bring those friends we talked about. Something like that.
Yeah. That I think that I guess conveys the feel of what I was going for. That's good.
Yeah.
All I can think of is the scene where Marceline's dad is talking to Gunter, and it's like, no, you can't steal my soul. I don't even have a soul.
Yeah.
And with that, we will cut to the auction house. So, how are you guys getting to the auction house?
Oh, limo.
Limo? You're going to order
There's appearances.
So you're going to order
I've got
this...
one on standby.
Yeah, you got one on standby. That's nice.
And I always rely on his resources.
Yeah. So you wait outside the Hecata temple for the limo to arrive, and Marlene, presenting herself once more, has composed herself after having a good old moment to herself in the room. And you enter the limo on the way to the auction. Now, any conversation the three of you want to have regarding tonight's tasks, or do we want to go straight to the auction?
I think we need to, and I guess to avoid, to make it a bit more timely, I'm just going to talk in my normal voice. I think we need to, I guess, have a bit of a plan as to what we're going to do when we get there. I think we need to talk to some people and try and find out who the other people who are going to try and buy the urn are. Potentially stop at least one of them from being in the room somehow.
Oh, I can do that.
If we can arrange that. Okay. Can you do that in a way that is not going to bring the wrath of basically everyone down on our coterie?
Give me but a moment to check my powers. Wait.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I'm just having a quick read. Sorry, excuse me.
I might. Okay. I might be able to potentially occupy all of our opposition.
I think the expectation was that we wouldn't be using our... Yeah, if you have a look at the invitation, it says, no violence will be permitted during the auction. Any found to be using their particular gifts in order to secure said item will be dealt with harshly. So would that be a good idea?
No, in that case.
Yeah.
I'm just going to assume I had given him that card earlier.
Yeah. So I think that we may have the potential to... Well, Marlene, could you potentially just distract someone? Use your wiles to seduce one of the other people who is going for that purchase. Just distract them.
If fate is in my favor, then I can easily...
We should definitely try that. I think even if it goes badly, it'll be a good story to tell.
Yes.
Okay.
So, I occupy at least one of our opponents, and you two do the bidding?
Sister dear, what do you think?
Yes, Christoph, I think you should do the bidding.
Very well.
Right. So eventually, the limo drives into Trudring, which is a municipality of Feldkirchen, which is a little place outside of Munich.
And we're arriving early, correct?
Yeah. This will be a little bit early.
Because that was our plan, was to arrive early.
So how much earlier would you say? Because it's starting at 10.
Yeah, we wanted to be there early enough to see people walk in and try and get a feel for the people that are going in. That was Christoph's idea, while Marlene was off killing people.
Shut up.
So, okay, the limo drives through the municipality. It's a small area with industrial parks located in its southern tip and eastern side, eventually arriving at the Matthew Cassell. Oh wait, sorry, not that. That's the guy who makes the auction. Eventually arriving at a warehouse in the south. As you arrive there, you see a few cars parked outside. A loading door with some semi-trucks parked there as well. A few people milling about, but not too many people. Are you just going to stay in the limo and just see who enters, I'm guessing?
After my horrible failures, I'll follow other people's leads.
Marlene, do you have any skills to scan these people walking in? Could you pick them from your premonitions?
Sorry, what was that?
Can you pick out these people from your premonitions?
Not overly. I just got a sense of 3 strong auras and then a 4th of the aura of the burial urn, but I can attempt to catch a read on our opposition.
As you say that, you hear the roar of a heavy 4-wheeled vehicle drive forward, and then eventually you see this vehicle. It's a it is a. Well, let me have a look. What it's actually. I read this. I literally read this 2 seconds ago. Where the hell is it? Yeah, so it is a sort of a hatchback, a very dirty, muddy hatchback that drives and parks nearby the warehouse loading dock. A man exits who has red hair, tattered jeans, and he's got a toothpick in his mouth, and he just kind of looks around with a sneer before moving to the loading door entrance. And
before he enters, does anything feel
I was just going to say, wow. All of you give me a intelligence politics roll.
I don't see politics.
It's in the big list of things. It's on the third column.
Yeah, it's on the right. Yeah. Sorry, they're not.
How do I have no politics?
Following behind him are about 3 other people.
So wait,
all
sorry,
similarly.
Politics and
intelligence.
I really suck at politics. Fair. This is why Christoph's got to do them. Do you have no politics points either?
None.
What? What kind of family are we?
Finance and academics.
Christoph and Francisca, you may have seen him somewhere, or you've seen someone matching his, or you've heard of someone matching his description, but you're not sure where. Marlene, you've got no idea who this guy is, but he's followed by 3 other people, all similarly dressed in very ratty attire. Ripped jeans, band t-shirts, denim jackets, and they make their way into the warehouse.
This is probably like what the politics role is for, but are they anarchs or are they bound to a family?
But that's what the politics role was for.
Mm-hmm.
Good answer.
So, that's the first one to arrive. Marlene, I don't know. You've got Sense the Unseen, which I believe doesn't that?
Yes.
No, I'm thinking
I
of a
also have
different ability. Let me have a look what Sense the Unseen does. Give me a moment.
The senses of the vampire become attuned to dimensions beyond the mundane, allowing them to sense presences otherwise hidden from the naked eye. This can be anything from another vampire using obfuscate to someone using auspex to spy upon the characters to a ghost in the middle of a room.
Okay. No, yeah, that wouldn't happen in the situation. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so he walks in. Maybe about 15 or so minutes later, a fancy, bright pink car pulls up.
And Barbie walks out.
Barbie walks out. No, a woman walks out in high heels, wearing a pink dress. Her hair.
Does Francesca have heightened senses where she can tune in her ears?
Yes, she can. Yeah. Did you want to pop that off?
Is Barbie Girl Aqua playing from the car?
I'm gonna say yes.
Oh my god, I just choked on my Coke.
Sorry, she's not wearing a pink dress, but she's wearing like sort of a sort of darker fuchsia dress that's a silken one that hugs her hourglass figure. But she's got rich pink hair that flows behind her, and she just kind of saunters and sachets towards the auction place. Did you want to pop off heightened senses for the group that went in before her, by the way?
I would have popped heightened sentences as soon as we got there, except for I'm dumb and forgot about it.
Yeah, so both you and Marlene will pop heightened senses, I'm guessing, yeah.
Wait.
So both of you... What, sorry?
Sense?
I thought you did.
No, I have
that
Sense
was
the
me.
Unseen and Premonition.
Ah, right, okay. Alright, so Francisca, you hear the guy saying to the rest, he's just like, "Alright, rabble, let's go, we need to get this thing." And then eventually sorry.
To give you Christoph's like thought process, he's kind of gone, "Oh, look how they dress, they're not going to be a threat, we're not going to have to deal with them."
Mm-hmm.
Kieran recognizes that that's a terrible idea, and that anyone who's turning up to this auction should be taken seriously as someone who may outbid us. But Christoph does not understand that.
No. All right. And then finally, after waiting a little bit longer, a very fancy looking Chrysler pulls up. And a man walks out very straight back. He has a neat salt and pepper hair, dresses in an ash grey suit with a stark white shirt and a blue sapphire tie.
Oh, daddy.
And he just...
Christoph leans to Marlene, points and says, "That's your mark. Make sure they're not in the auction."
I was about to ask who you would want me to take care of, but I will do my best. I will get out of the car and make as much of an entrance as possible.
Mm-hmm. At this point...
Without seeming like too ostentatious or...
It's all good. At this point, it's about 10 minutes until the auction's ready to start. Marlene is making her way towards this man, and we'll cover that conversation in a second. But as for the rest of you...
Shall we, sister?
Is anybody else turning up, or does it look like everybody's...
It's about 10 minutes to go until the auction. You could wait up right until 10 o'clock if you wish, but it's about 10 minutes until the auction.
I'm going to say the three figures in Marlene's vision. We've just seen three people. Or three groups of people.
Yeah, true.
Three people who are at the head of a group of people turn up. I think that's what we were seeing. So I think we're going to want to go in get situated now.
Okay.
And your heightened senses hopefully will give us a tip as to one of the two that's going to be in the room, what they're after, and potentially a way that we can negotiate with them.
I will walk around the room and then come back to you.
So we
Right.
both go in, I assume?
Yes,
assuming
but
you-
you
Yeah,
have to
cool, yeah.
focus on the auction, Christoph.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It is your job.
Okay.
I'm just worried.
So, first things first. You two walk into the auction room. We'll cover your what you see when you get when we get to you. But first of all, Marlene, you walk up to the man, and he sees you, and he says, "Quite a fine evening, isn't it, my dear? Terence Rusk."
I politely bow. Rusk, did you say?
Yes, Terence Rusk. Percy's.
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Yes.
I am
This is the
Marlene
pleasure
Drake.
is all. The pleasure is all mine, Miss Drake.
I put out my hand for him.
Yeah, he takes it and he picks a kiss on the hand, and he says, "I assume you're here for the same reason as myself."
It depends. I believe there is only one reason, but who knows? Maybe you're here for something creative.
Well, I would love to mix business and pleasure, but unfortunately I have my duties. I am a Percy's after all.
Has he got lackeys or?
No, he's just by himself. Care to walk inside with me, my dear? And he puts his arm out for you to.
I take my arm in his, and just go, well, if this all goes to plan, maybe business and pleasure do not have to be so far apart. I believe
Yes.
everyone here has business, but
Of course.
only a few, and I, get closer to him, will win at the end.
Yes, and I intend to win for my masters. I am. My duties as a Percy's supersedes all, I'm afraid.
That is understandable, but
And I will mention you have no fucking clue what a Percy's is.
yeah, that makes sense.
He just keeps on saying it.
That makes sense. Well then, I'm simply here with friends and allies. I have no waiver in the business, so why don't I sit with you, of course? Or, if you would allow such an individual as myself too.
Would be my pleasure, Miss Drake. And you two make your way to the auction site. Now, Christoph and Francisca, you're the first two to arrive. When you enter in, you see a dozen or so folding chairs that make a crescent moon shape around a single table. Actually, let's flick over to the auction. Harsh fluorescent light is coming from the reflecting from the ceiling down to the shiny oak varnish. A red runner draped across it awaits a display of a priceless artifact, and you can probably guess what it is. There are several people milling about, walking, making sure everything's okay. Obviously, people that work for this auction. You can see the woman in the dress sort of giggling away to some other people that she's talking to. On the other side of the room, in stark contrast, is that man with red hair, who is with his group of people, and it's definitely a contrast to the lady who is to the lady who is talking to the others. But as you guys look at her, she catches your glance and she gives you a little wink, showing her pink. What's the makeup thing that you put over your eyelids? What's that called?
Eyeshadow.
Eyeshadow. There we go. Yeah,
The one that shadows your eyes.
Yeah. That. Yeah, you can tell I'm really down with all that. Yeah. So yeah, you can tell when she winks. There's it's a clear pink. Pink is clearly her color.
Do I take any resemblance from that?
No.
I have a question. Are there like paddles to say like, yes, I bid?
Yeah, I'll say there's paddles. Like each seat has like a paddle on it.
Okay. When I sit next to Terrence, what's his name?
Terrence Rusk. Yeah.
When I sit next to Terrence, I like rub my hand up his thigh and gently wrap my fingers around the paddle and take it from him and go, "No need to fret, I'll be I don't know how to word this, but basically I know
what you're trying to... Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna have to give me... you have a specialty in seduction, don't you?
Let me see, sorry, I just have to... Wait, is there like a seduction?
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, there should be in specialties. There should be like a...
Specialties. Yes, seduction. So, because I don't know what that means, but...
No. That basically means you get a +1 die to this. So just give me a a manipulation plus persuasion, and then in the modifiers add a 1.
Also, I feel like 1.
Yep.
Okay, give me a second to get more dice out.
Don't forget willpower reroll.
Are you telling me or...
Do you have the option to use it? I'm just reminding you.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty comfortable with three successes.
3 is like just the average success, right? And then what's the next level up from that?
It depends on how he rolled. So are you going to stick with that, or are you going to willpower reroll?
Last time I willpower rerolled, it didn't go well, so I'm going to stick with it.
Well, how many can you reroll? There's a few. Like, there's one, like 5 as a pass or fail?
I'm not telling you what the difficulty is.
What I'm saying is how many can you reroll?
Oh, you can reroll up to 3. Up to 3 normal dice.
Oh, so in total?
Yep.
Do I have to spend a willpower per reroll?
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, yeah, so you'd spend a willpower and then you can re-roll up to 3 dice. So you wouldn't have to do it for each dice. So yeah,
I might... When do we get our willpower back?
You get that back, yeah, after a rest and if you've worked towards your goals.
Okay. Yep. Oh, wait.
Yeah, so that's 5 in total. So it's 5 in total.
That's good.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, sorry. Yep.
It's confusing.
There's a slight hesitation in Terrence, but he quickly goes, "Well, my dear, as long as you promise to act in accordance to the Mithranum, a Percy will oblige."
Mithranum? Question mark?
Do you ask that?
No, that's out of game. Like, I don't know what the Mithranum is. Was that the invite or the...
You wouldn't know.
Okay, no worries. I'm just there like, of course. I'm a woman of my word.
Yes, I do hope you are. I'm putting a lot of trust in you, my dear. And with that, what are you two doing?
I feel like when we walk in, we're like link arms and are just like walking in complete unison, like nothing was ever wrong and they never have any dramas at home, but everybody knows that they're just like wayward children that hate each other so much.
That's 100% my read as well.
But
Totally agree.
they like look so good together when they walk into a room.
Yeah. In fact, you catch the attention of the lady, and she walks towards you, her high heels clicking on the concrete floor, and she says, well, well, well. I can't believe I haven't seen you two around here before. The name's Pearl. She puts her hand out. Yeah, Pearl.
Pleasure to meet you. Oh, you guys can't see me. I took the hand and kissed it.
Yeah. Oh, wow,
I'm so used to being on camera that, like, because I'm routing through the phone, it's just like, oh, I'm doing all these gestures and stuff, and I talk with my hands so much, and it's just like, I'm not actually doing that right now. Yes.
Wow.
Took a hand, kissed her hand.
This is that genuine European hospitality I always hear about. Please, what are your names? Did you say your names?
No. I just said pleasure to meet you.
Yeah. Please introduce yourself. What are your names?
Giovanni. Christoph Giovanni. And this is my sister.
Oh.
I just smile to her politely.
I've heard rumors of interbreeding within your clan. I thought they were just hearsay, but I'm not here to judge. I have seen far worse in my times.
I'm sorry, the southern accent with that got me.
Well, it's no question what clan you hail from. If you're wondering, I hail from the clan of the Rose. I'm a Toreador.
A pink rose, it would seem.
Oh yes, I think you found my color, my dear. Oh, if I could, I would blush. But I trust that you are here for the same reason that we all are here, which is to bid on this exciting item that has been found.
Yes, what does Clan Toreador seek in this item?
Oh, well, I don't think I am representative of the clan, per se. I just need to look up her character real quick to make sure she's the person I'm thinking of.
Oh, good.
I am a representative of the Munich government, as it were. I think our dear Princess Ursula, would very much like to have an item of that in her possession.
Perhaps there are other things the prince may seek that a man of my resources could assist with.
Oh, I don't think you've met the prince, my dear cherub. The prince does not need or want for anything other than things that will help out in peace within Munich.
If maybe the success of the Giovannis at this auction could guarantee that peace, wouldn't that be in the prince's interest to allow our success this evening?
Forgive me for my bluntness, my dear, but your clan is not exactly known for peaceful times, let's put it that way. There's a reason
the prince's
why...
representative is insulting the Giovanni clan?
I'm not insulting the Giovanni clan. You just need to look at your clan's history to see that it's clear as daylight, sugar.
I haven't seen daylight in a long time.
Many of us haven't. As are with your intentions. Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, you go.
Yeah, she'll say, well, that's exactly the point. Your intentions are never exactly clear.
Then perhaps there's something that you may desire to let the prince know that you've been unsuccessful in securing this object this evening.
All right, I can tell that you are very keen and particular on getting this item, which does concern me slightly. I'll tell you what. I can convince our dear Prince Ursula that there is nothing to worry about with the Clan of Death. If you were to give me a major boon each of you. I am the herald of the prince after all, so you don't need to worry about me going back on any words. I'll make it official just by you telling me.
One moment to discuss with my sister.
Of course.
Does she know I'm with them?
No, she has not looked over at you once. In fact, well, actually, once this conversation ends, she looks over and sees, I will be talking to a Ventru that I didn't expect to see here tonight. Please excuse me, I will, if you want to discuss this further before the auction starts, please pull me aside. Otherwise, the auction is probably due to start any minute now, so time is not exactly on your side. And she excuses herself and walks towards Terence Rusk, who looks over, and Marlene, he says, it appears I've caught the attention of the American Toreador and Herald of the Prince. Well, better keep appearances. And he straightens up his...
Second, sorry, just give me one.
What?
What was...
Just give me a moment. Where is it? I'm a Toreador, aren't I?
Yeah, you're a Toreador, yeah.
Would I know? Sorry, I don't know how, like, quote unquote speak.
You would have definitely heard of her. You probably would have met her once or twice. And also because she's the herald of the prince, you probably would have likely had to present yourself to the prince when you first came to Munich, and then probably would have met her through that. But it would have been a very fleeting interaction. But yeah, so Terence just kind of straightens himself and stands up, and he says, "I'll be with you but a moment, my dear."
Take your time, Terence. I'll be waiting. In that time, am I able to do the thing I told you about?
Yes. Okay, give me a resolve plus all specs, please. And a rouse check.
Do you want me to rouse check first, or...?
Normally you add your hunger after you've rolled, so you'll gain a hunger, so you've already... Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, wait, sorry. I'm...
Yeah, so just roll normally, and then once you've rolled, add the hunger onto your character sheet.
Yep, sorry, that's my bad. I was clicking the wrong button. Sentience and premonition, there we go. Any bonuses?
No bonuses.
Wait,
okay. Two. Alright, so you focus on the paddle, which he touched, and is also personalized to him as well, because everyone has personalized seating. And you focus on that, and you go into a dark abyss. And as you're sitting in this abyss of darkness, suddenly there is a pinprick of light in the distance. And as you try to make out what it is, it comes closer and closer and closer and closer until you realize you think that's the sun. And as the light becomes bigger and bigger as it comes closer, you begin to see a shape. And within that shape of brightness, you can see it's actually not the sun. It's something that is projecting the light of the sun. It's a bull projecting the light of the sun as it charges towards you until it eventually runs forward and rams its horn through your chest. And then with you're back. Once again,
So I
sorry.
presume.
You only got 2, so I had to make it pretty vague.
So I likely wouldn't be able to get away. Like, putting all of those together, I probably wouldn't be able to get away.
You
Oh,
can
that's
take
what
that
I'm
for
thinking. Okay. Okay. Cool. Thank you for that.
Okay. All right, Francisca and Christoph, I believe you two had a conversation you wanted to have.
Oh, we've had it.
Oh, you... Wait. How did you have it?
They sit there and they have like this weird staring competition to anybody that watches them, but really they're just like talking in eyebrows, and it's their secret code that they have.
As storyteller, I kind of need to know what you guys are saying.
So, let's just do it from scratch.
Sure.
Like,
Yeah. Okay. A major boon each? Look, it sounds like a deal to me.
and then Fran is not convinced.
I'll try to bargain. Major from myself, a minor from you. This is gonna help. This is gonna help our dear mother. The sacrifices we need to make for family.
She'll take the sacrifice if she needs to.
All right. Do you go to Pearl now?
Yeah.
Okay. Go towards Pearl, and Pearl will turn around to Terrence and say, "We will have to discuss what your presence in Munich has to do with your lord from London later. I do expect to see you in front of the prince at some point, my dear Terrence."
Do I hear this? Oh no, I would be in my premonition.
Yeah, you'll be in your premonition right now. But these two hear it. And Terrence says, "Of course, I apologize for not presenting myself to the prince. As you can understand, Peter Thomas is not exactly a patient person. He wanted me to come here as soon as possible." She says, "Yes, and I do apologize. Yes, and I do apologize for what happened in London. I heard your lord fell that night, for the second time, I believe, but anyway, my business is concluded with you for now. We'll talk to these two later. No, I'll talk to these two now, and I'll talk with you later." And he nods. He makes his way back to you, Marlene. "So, have you two come to a decision?"
I think we can
We've come to
an I think we can come to an arrangement, but I think perhaps a major... I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the word. Boon. Got it. A major boon from myself and a minor boon from my sister might be a more fair bargain, since this does not guarantee that we will acquire the item we're seeking.
You see, this is the problem with your family, per se. I'd give you things in clear terms, and you turn around and make it into a bargain. Listen, this doesn't bode well for any future relations between the Ivory Tower and your family. But it is still a price I'm willing to accept for not bidding on this item tonight.
And I look forward to satisfying your desires at some point in the future.
Well, I believe you will, sugar. Anyway, I believe the auction is about to start. As a man walks out, flanked by two broody-looking security specialists. He is short in stature. He's a small man. Blah 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 blah. That's something you wouldn't be able to tell. Yeah. So you
Danny
first
DeVito.
thing you notice.
Got it.
Yeah, he's dead. Hey, Bromham.
Trash man.
He walks forward, and the first thing you notice about him is he has heterochromia. Is that what it's called? Where one eye is so gives him one blackish eye and one yellowish eye that's like kind of got a slit in it. His fingernails are black to match his suit, and ebony skin through teal tie adds a pop of color. And he steps forward, and everyone takes their seats. With the one guy who you weren't able to talk to, sitting in the back with his cronies, and he says, "Assembled agents, merchants, and collectors. Thank you for joining me this evening. Detached professionalism is the hallmark of my trade, so I will avoid any prolonged preamble or intimate introductions. We are all personages and privileged guests here to purchase that which transcends the imagination. Therefore, we will move directly to the main attraction." And he snaps his fingers. His security specialists on either side set a cube-shaped case on the table. Unlatching the top, the sides fold out, revealing a large black jar. The pottery resembles an amorpha container, 2 feet tall, with a barbotine decoration depicting a funeral scene. The imprecisely named Venetian jar has been carbon dated to the 3rd century and is of Roman design. It was discovered by an archaeological site in Venice, found underneath former haven of Augustus Giovanni. According to his private notes, the jar was used to communicate with the deceased. It's the only item up for bidding this evening, which will start at 1 major boon. Do I hear a second?
Can we backtrack a moment, because I didn't have a chance to talk in between. When we were talking to Pearl, what was the conversations happening in the room that I could hear?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
would I
you got heightened
heard
senses,
anything?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be rude and interrupt.
You probably would have heard as soon as you entered, you would have heard the one of the guys that was with the red-haired guy say, like, looks like the fucking Giovanni are here. We need to make sure that neither the Cammies or the fucking family will get this get this jar. If it's important to them, will be important to us. So, yeah. So that's pretty much it. That would have been the only. Probably you would have heard a bit more of that conversation that Pearl had with Terrence, talking about Mithras. She would have mentioned about how they are a blood cult, and Pater Thomas, and they've moved to Edinburgh after leaving London after it fell.
So has Lord fell? What does Lord fell mean? Like, in relation to vampires? Or is that something we don't know?
Probably.
And what is Mithras related to? Is it just a bug cult?
Yeah, it's a blood cult. Yeah, she would have mentioned that it's a blood cult. In fact, give me an academics plus intelligence roll. See what you know about Mithras.
Do I get any pluses for this stuff?
Yeah, I'll give you a +1.
Five.
Oh, nice. All right. So you've read of Mithras before. Mithras is a Roman. It came from the Roman era. It was a Roman a group called the Mithridatic Mysteries, and it centered on the worship of the god Mithras, who was said to have gone into a cave and slayed a bull. So it's the Mithridatic Mysteries. It was a Roman mystery religion centered on the god Mithras, and in the religion it was said that Mithras went into a cave and killed a bull.
What a place to kill a bill.
Yep, but you don't know what that has any relation to a lord or... But clearly Pearl is talking about his lord being someone called Mithras, who fell in London. And And the important thing was, the important note was that she mentioned specifically the second time he fell.
Not my sire, right?
No.
What?
Okay.
Okay, I was headcanoning, being like, oh, I wonder if it's the same one.
What, the actual Mithras of Roman, like the actual real world one?
No. The Lord who fell in London.
Oh,
and,
right.
Wraith's sire.
No, well, yeah, London got pretty badly fucked by the Second Inquisition.
Okay.
Okay, so I would just write a quick note to Christoph and then just say, keep an eye on that messy pack, and then hand it to him.
All right. So first of all, the guy says he's going to start the bid at 1 major boon. First of all, the guy in the red with the red hair raises up his paddle and says the equivalent of 1 dot of resources added on that. So a major boon and a dot of resources. Assuming neither of you... Yep.
I'll let Terrence guide me when to raise the paddle, as if I was just his arm candy.
Yeah. Terrence will elbow you to say, yep.
I'll raise my paddle and do whatever he says.
Yeah, he says, well, yeah, basically you just raise his paddle and then he'll just say it, which is 1 major boon and 2 dots of resources, because there's no real way to measure resources there. Are you two going to interject at any point?
Not yet.
Okay. The Baron will say... The red-haired guy will say 2 major boon, 1 dot of resources. Rusk will nudge you again, Marlene, and say...
Instantly raise the paddle.
Yep. 2 major boons, 1 minor boon, and 2 dots of resources. The red-haired kind of... and he actually just stands up and he's like, you hear him, Francisca, with your heightened senses, whisper to his coterie, you assume, say, get it later. And he walks off.
Who does? The rebel?
The redhead, yeah, the redhead and the rebel, yeah. And there's a lull. He's like, okay, that is 2 major boons.
I just want to out of character question about the world. Obviously, theft from other vampires is probably looked down upon in these sorts of circumstances.
Yeah, depending on who it's stolen from and if they have influence.
Yeah. So if something was stolen from someone and then stolen from the thieves, would there be obviously if that happens in the real world, there's kind of the expectation that the person who stole it from the thieves returns it to the original owner. Is there also that expectation, or is it kind of like, I got it now?
It depends it depends on the influence of the person. Yeah, it really depends on influence. And yeah, so and then the auctioneer goes, okay, that is 2 major boons, 1 minor boon, and 2 dots worth of resources. Going once, going twice.
And I look
raise the paddle. Yeah.
Yes. We have a newcomer here. Yes, what is your bid?
Sorry, I'm just trying to remember what it was. It was 2 major boons, 1 minor boon, and 2 dots of resources. Add another dot of resources.
Okay, so 2 major boons, 1 minor boon, 3 dots of resources. Terrence will go, the Giovanni seems to want this very badly. He nudges you again, Marlene, and do you raise your paddle?
So
I'll raise my paddle.
3 major boons, 1 minor boon, and 3 dots of resources.
What did he add?
He added another major boon on top of it.
Okay.
Are all major boons equal?
Like in terms of like major, like if there were two majors, that yeah.
So there's no difference between a major boon from, for example, Jurgen, and a major boon from Mother Anja?
Not yes and no. It depends because obviously Mother Anja's got more resources, she's more respected. So yeah, I mean it would be very contextual, but the thing is you're kind of an unknown here, so they're not going to take that into an account.
Okay,
I
cool.
kind of have a weird question that's probably gone over and I can pick up on, but who are the boons going to?
They're going to the guy who's auctioning it off, or whoever his master might be.
Okay.
So he then says, okay, 3 major boons, 1 minor boon, and 3 dots of resources. Anyone else? You, Mr. Giovanni, do you have anything to add to that?
So I lean into Francesca and I whisper, do we raise it to 4?
Try minor first.
Okay, so I raise, what was it, 3
3 major.
3 major, 3 minor, and 3 dots of resources.
Well, no, I think it was 3 major, 1 minor, 3 dots resources.
So if it was 3 major and 2 minor, but no resources added, would that be considered of greater value?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's what I say. 3 major, 2 minor.
They are testing my patience, this Giovanni. All right, raise it one more time. Do you raise the pedal, Marlene?
I raise the paddle and go, under Giovanni name, maintaining.
Wait, what did you say?
I raise the paddle, but I say, meeting the Giovanni's bid. Under name Giovanni.
Terrence will look at you. What? And so sorry, I'm a bit confused. So you're gonna meet the bid?
I'm basically saying that Terrence concedes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Terrence will look at you. What? And sold to the Giovanni, to these 2 Giovanni here, Christoph and Francesca Giovanni. Terrence looks at you and says,
I smile broadly and just go, whatever he said before, where it's like, you better follow this thing, I just go, I have no idea what that is, dear, but I'm sorry, I need a job to do, and I put the paddle on his lap and just go, but the pleasure side is still open, and I give him a wink. And
he grabs your wrist and pulls you closer very forcefully. He looks you in the eye and he says, do you have any idea who is leading the Mithratic mysteries now? Does any of your fucking family know who is leading?
I look him directly in the eye and just go, no clue, but
I
look forward to meeting them.
He lets go of you, and he walks off, grabbing out a phone from his jacket pocket.
I am listening in to anything that I can hear.
Oh, that was a very loud. That was a very
but I'm listening for the quiet, hushed tones in the room.
There's nothing.
As that whole thing was going on, Christoph's standing at the ready, ready to go, but obviously it fizzled. So,
are you going to listen in to the conversation that Terrence has as he walks out?
Mm-hmm.
Terrence walks out. He dials number, and you hear on the other end of the line a British voice. He says, "Well, Terrence, I hope you were successful." And he says, "No, it appears that other members of your family were bidding against me, dear Pater Thomas." And he says, "That is a shame. That jar is of great value to our Lord and might help us bring him back to this mortal coil once more. I trust you have it within you to wrestle this from other wayward members of my begotten clan." He says, "Very well, Pater Thomas, I will be sure to do that. Yes, and do not return to Edinburgh without the jar." And that's the end of the phone call.
Since we've won the auction, I have text, obviously not SMS, but through like a Signal or a secure app, sent a message to my head of security, saying that I'll need security covering us from the location that we're in.
Yep, and you just get a message saying, "Got it, sir."
Cool.
On red.
He's competent, not like that guy who called me before.
And with that, you take your winnings, and just note that down, everyone. That was, what was that? That was 3 major boons, two minor boons, and 3 dots of resources.
Plus a major boon from me and a minor boon from Francesca for
2 pearl.
How many resources? 4.
3 dots. What was it, 4?
3.
No, it's 3. 3. We didn't increase the resources.
So first off, this will be the most immediate effect. Remove 3 dots of resources between the 3 of you.
Yeah, okay.
So I guess 1 each.
I'll drop 1.
I was going to say, I was just going to make Christoph take all the resources.
Well, no, actually, you guys all discuss between you how it's all going to go down.
So I'll drop a dot of resources.
Where's resources? Sorry.
That will be in your
Chronicle, on the Chronicle screen.
Oh, Chronicle? Yeah, Chronicle.
Yeah. I think I looked under background first as well. What do we got? So sorry, I haven't taken a note down. It was 3 major, 2 minor, and 3 dots.
Wait.
Okay.
How many resources do you have, Christoph?
I got enough resources for me.
Okay.
The resources, all the dots under.
You might not have resources.
It
Yeah,
will
I don't know
say
if you've
resources.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any resources by the looks of things.
Right.
Like, yes, I'm wasting one.
And that means that I'm using. How many dots of resources have you got?
I have 2.
Oh, okay. In
I
that
have
case,
1.
I'll drop down to 2. In that case.
Yeah.
I was on 4. What that means is that I'm pretty sure that we're gonna let Jurgen do 2 of the major boons.
I can do a major boon as well.
I'm definitely not doing a major boon.
We'll do a minor boon each.
Yeah, I'll do minor boons.
3 major boons, 3 minor boons, or 2 minor boons?
2.
2 minor boons. And that way we don't have to spend Mother Anja's major boon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't,
so
did
we
you?
come back looking.
No,
we come back
I
looking
said
better
we're
to
not
Mother
doing
Anja.
that.
We're gonna get ganked before we even get back to the temple.
Oh, Rednut's gonna try.
That's a thing. He left under the assumption Terrence won.
Yeah.
So we can potentially play that in our favor.
Oh, okay, all right. Just to not cause any confusion, I'm going to say Francisca, while you're listening in, when Terrence exits outside, you actually hear an argument between him and the red-headed man, and basically like, give us the fucking jar. And then he says,
Is there another exit outside this building?
yeah, there is.
I look at Christoph and I'm just like, leave that way.
Let's go.
I will go and distract these people.
The urn itself, is it in like a carry case or something?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
what's...
it's in a carry case, yeah.
Okay. So, and I assume that the purchase did not include delivery.
Nope, you just have it there with you.
Come on, guys, it's 2021. Not offering delivery. Like, geez. All right. Okay. So I've got the urn.
Can I
and
hear anybody out that back door? I'll go and check there first before I tell them to leave.
Yeah, in fact, the auctioneer will lead you to the back door to a secure place where you can leave and get picked up, and you actually hear a car pull up. You can't really tell anything else other than it's a car that pulls up.
All right.
I will ask him to order me another car to arrive out the front of the building.
He'll say, I didn't order a car.
No, I'm telling Christoph.
Yeah. I'm arranging it. Security, alternate detail, decoy, to meet Francisca at the front of the building.
Okay. All right, so Francisca, you're going to exit through the front and do a decoy situation. Okay. Marlene, where are you going to go? You're going to go with Christoph?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Christoph, knowing that it's likely my head that they're after, that specifically Terrence is after.
Yeah. And, well, yeah, so as you make your way out, Terrence will say, ask the Giovanni bitch where the jar is, and jumps in his Chrysler, drives off.
So who drives off?
Giovanni.
Who drove off?
The Terrence drove off.
Okay.
And yep.
Sorry, out the back, the car that's pulled up, is that my
that's
is that
your
my
car,
people or
that's your
okay,
people?
Cool,
Yeah.
Cool. I get in.
You two jump in that car, and then the limo that you came in earlier will pull up to meet you, Francisca, and the redhead guy comes up to you and he says, give us the jar. I'm assuming what you've done here is maybe done like a little rope-a-dope, so it's like you've got the container, and then you've got the jar, Kieran. So so Francisca will have the container as like a sort of decoy. Yeah, he's like,
that was in my head, but I just realized that I didn't verbalize it. Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. I just assumed as much. Give us the fucking jar, Giovanni bitch.
That's such a kind way to bargain with someone who has what you want.
I don't fucking care.
And who are you?
My name is Dieter Straub, and I'm fucking Baron of Munich.
Oh, Baron, you say? Where is your proof?
Don't need proof. I got it right here, and he like kind of flexes his muscle.
She smiles patiently.
A burly armed security man will say, no violence. If you got any quarrels, take it elsewhere. And the guy will say, fuck that stupid. Let's fucking Come on, boys, let's go.
Tell me what you want it for first.
Don't have to answer to you fucking bitch. And they jump into the station wagon.
Or just to keep him talking to me.
He gets a resist on that, doesn't he?
Yeah, vampires get resist. Normal humans auto fail, I believe.
Yeah. What's the dice pool that I have to roll for him?
Composure and intelligence.
Okay.
I'm guessing he doesn't have very good dice pool for that.
Not particularly. And do you have to roll a
manipulation and presence, I think.
Okay. Cool. Roll the manipulation and presence, and we'll see what happens.
Let me just find where presence lives.
It's a discipline, so it's down the disciplines.
Okay. Manipulation, and what did I say?
Presence.
Oh, so it's just set at discipline.
Yep.
Ooh.
Can I reroll? How
You
many
can
I-
reroll. Yeah, you can burn a willpower to reroll. Yep.
Yep.
Could get another. Oh, yeah, that's another 10. So that's so that's 2 10s. So that's 4, 5, 6. That's 6 successes. He'll stay and he'll go. You guys get in the car. I'll stay here and talk to her.
I want you to know we're no joke. We're taking this quite seriously,
You look like a fucking joke to me.
but we need to respect each other. We
I
need
don't have
this
any respect for you.
place to be peaceful.
Peaceful? That sounds like fucking Cammy talk. You're in bed
There's-
with the fucking tower? I thought you guys were fucking independent.
There's more dangers around than just this little banter bullshit.
Well, that's
What
all you
can
have
you
to say,
offer me?
miss.
What can you offer me? What can you offer me that would make this bargain worthwhile?
I will offer that. I tell you what I'll offer. I'll offer that my boys won't come over and kick that pretty little head in.
You think I fear your boys?
You should.
You got another thing coming.
That's all.
I don't blow him a kiss.
That's all. He'll fucking go back into the station wagon and they'll drive off, kicking up gravel towards you.
Bye, darling.
All right. So, Christoph, where are you asking for the limo to take you next?
Oh, that's a good question.
Actually, it won't be a limo. It will just be a normal car.
Do I know, is Asano still staying at the temple, or was Asano staying elsewhere?
You know where Asano is staying. He's staying in, he is staying in, Al-Hadosin, which is near the temple. It's in a bunch of apartments he's staying.
Okay. Do I have, and I understand that I'm gonna have to liquidate a bunch of these resources sometime pretty soon.
Mhm.
But do I own like a property there that's kind of like on the down low, off the records? Do I have contacts who'd be able to? No, I don't have a.
You might be able to
nearby-
get a contact, but it depends on. Yeah, you might be able to get a contact that might be able to get something nearby, but maybe not within the immediate future.
Okay, it's not going to be something that's short notice. Hey,
No, not
this
short
needs to be
notice. Definitely not.
soon. All right.
It would probably take a night to get sorted out.
Yeah. Okay. And is my fancy haven gonna be? Is that like? Is it well known that I live there? Oh, it's definitely well known that I live there. Because no, it's not.
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Only, like,
Going
it would
back
be
to-
well known to the people that you know, but that's about it.
Okay. In that case, that's where I'm going.
Okay. Francisca, since Mistborn's not here, and I feel like Mistborn would need to interject in this. Francisca, where are you asking the driver to take you?
I am telling the driver to take me to the pub.
Okay. So you make your
What's
way
the time?
to
What's the time right now?
it's about midnight right now, so it will be about
Yeah.
1 o'clock by the time you get there.
Oh, by the time I get there?
Yeah.
Shit. Can you drive fast? We need to get there fast.
I will try as best as I can, ma'am. And he puts the pedal down, starts ignoring, like running yellow lights, running the odd red light, but as you are driving forward, you give me a wits awareness.
Critical hit.
You hear the roar of motorcycles behind you.
I fucking knew it.
As you turn and look out the back window, you see a bunch of about 5 motorcycles like speeding up towards you.
Driver, what way do you think is best to lose these people?
Lose
We've
it
got
in
bikes
what's in
on
the-
our ass.
Oh, I will try my best, ma'am. And he starts to make lots of sudden turns, and he does manage to peel off a few of them, but then a few of them are still catching up. And he's trying to put his foot down on the pedal, but they immediately sort of catch up and start to flank either side of the vehicle. He's like, "I'm going to try to ram them, ma'am. I'm going to try to." He gets shot with a sword off by one of the motorcycle guys, and suddenly there's no driver, and the car starts veering out of control. What do you do?
Shit. I say shit. And I will attempt to at least slow down the vehicle.
All right, so you're going to jump up and try to okay, give me a composure plus drive, please. As you push his body out of the way and clamber over. Well, actually, how's that going to work? Because it's a limo, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to work. All right. So the vehicle, I mean, assuming, well, okay, what if you tried to get out of the vehicle first and like, how would you try to get to the driver's seat? Let's put it that way. You're in a limo, how would you try to get into the driver's seat?
Is there like a pull down thing?
Yes,
or I would
there's a thing
imagine
on
that
the
it would have been open. It would have been open because I was talking to him.
It's a tiny one. It's a tiny one. But there is a sunroof.
I'm just trying to think of what those things look like. I can't even imagine. Like, so it's just a tiny window, not like
Yeah, it's just a really like it's basically just a it's like
there's
a hard
nothing
partition.
extra I could smash.
Yeah.
Oh, you could probably try to smash it down if you wanted to try to strength.
Okay, I will try that.
All right, just give me a strength plus strength.
I thought it would
Christoph's
be
limo would
another
definitely
brawl?
have like a permanent partition with a window rather than one that slides up and down.
Yeah. It's like it's like there's a tiny window there, but it's like one that can kind of go up and down, but it's very tiny. It's basically like if it's up, you don't even see the driver at all. So just strength plus strength. Okay, 2 successes. You're able to. It takes a little bit, and the car is veering around. It probably would have slowed down a little by now, but it's probably hit something. But as it hits something, you barge into it, and the partition is broken down, let's say. But the car is completely stopped now, and the bikers are now coming up. What do you do?
So can I fit through it now? So I fit through it, and then I try and drive it.
Okay.
This always ends well for me.
I'm going to take your last drive roll, which was 2. You back up and just try to fucking gun it. Let me have a look at what the... Okay. So, that's fine. So you're able to drive, but the bikers are still right behind you, catching up. The bikes are a lot faster than this limo. Give me
Are they right behind me?
They're right
Or are
behind you.
they
But
on the side?
there's like 2 on the side, and there's 2 behind you.
Okay, I'm
and
gonna
they're shooting
slam
at
on the brake.
Okay, cool. You slam on the brakes. Those that were behind flip over the limo. And then the other two move forward a little bit before they skid to a stop, turn around, and make their way towards you. One of them is raising up a sawed-off shotgun and is ready to fire. What do you do?
I'm going to turn the car around and then
a limo?
drive that way. I don't know. Yeah. I've never driven a limo.
Have you ever played one of the GTA games?
Turn around. I don't know. I'm going to try and turn around, or I'm just going to drive straight and then hope I hit them. There.
All right, that might be easier than driving around.
Just gun it in reverse.
I did. Well, I stopped. Or I don't know. I can. Can I get it in reverse? I don't know.
You can get it in reverse.
I'm going to try and hit one and another one.
So you drive forward. Give me a wits plus drive. Cool. 2. You drive forward. You actually, one of them manages to veer off, but you do hit one and he flips over. He flips over and the bike is crumpled underneath the limo, and you just keep on driving. You keep on fucking gunning. Meanwhile, we will cut back to Christoph and Marlene. Now, Marlene, you were in the back seat when Christoph gave the instructions to his driver to drive to his haven.
Okay. I will just go with it, not assuming anything's wrong or that like something bad would come of this.
Okay, cool. So that's fairly uneventful. You guys get to the haven, maybe even going, well, I hope Francisca's okay. Meanwhile, she's in the middle of this fucking big old chase in the middle of Munich.
When we get to where we would turn, like I assume that the haven and the temple are roughly in the same direction from where the auction took place. When we get to the point where it would, we would turn a different direction, I signal the driver to pull over, and I tell Marlene, look, they're going to be watching for us to come back to Mother Anja. Find Asano, let him know we got the urn. Give him my number, get him to get in touch with me, see where we need to bring it to get it delivered securely.
He was...
Asano. So Asano was the guy who we all talked to, who was kind of he was Giovanni, but like from elsewhere, I want to say.
Yeah, from Japan. Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Asano's haven is walking distance from the temple, so it's easy enough to get to.
Yep. I'll using once again Cat's Grace and mainly Cat's Grace. I'll move along the rooftops, trying to keep out of view. But yeah, I would get to Asano's place, and while kind of like sweaty and disheveled, I'll just like politely knock on either his window or his door and wait for.
So first of all, you won't be able to get to the roof of Asano's place. So you'll get close to there, but you'll see that he is in a big, huge, multi-story, lavish skyscraper apartment complex. You'd need to scale some fire escapes or something to get up there. But you don't even... You could probably do it, but it is also just as easy to go through the front entrance, talk to the receptionist, and go up.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go down and talk to the receptionist with like a pleasant smile and.
So it's ask for Asano.
Yes.
Yeah. After some chatter, the receptionist phones the Asano suite and obviously asks for your name, and then and then after a few moments, the receptionist buzzes you and says, "Yeah, just take the elevator, go up to the top floor."
I'll take the elevator, but keep my wits about it.
Okay. You start ascending up the elevator, having a good view of Munich as you do. Meanwhile, Francisca, as you drive the limo, kind of like veering off a little bit, you notice you think you have lost the motorcycle guy.
I am looking for a button or something. I've seen Christoph like get his driver to call people sometimes. I don't know what he uses to contact him. Yeah, there's actually a phone there that is actually just connected to probably Christoph. So you pick up the phone and put it in your ear. They don't even have to dial. There's no number to dial. It just connects straight to Christoph. And Christoph, as you're on your way to your haven, driver's name is, let's call him Bryce.
Yeah, I go. Bryce, what's up?
I am sorry, but Bryce is no longer with us. Those bikers, those people turned in to be the biker gang and have followed me, and I am fuck knows where.
What biker gang?
You hear on the roof, you hear muttering with your heightened senses. As suddenly,
on my roof?
Yeah, on the roof, yeah, as suddenly metal on metal is scraping at the top, and you look back and you see that somebody's trying to break through the sunroof.
I'm just picturing like,
hold on a minute, and I start like waving it to try and get him off.
Okay, give me a wits plus drive.
I'm gonna crash the car.
Sorry, Miss Bourne, what were you saying?
I like the idea that she's like hunched over the wheel looking at signs, like street signs, while like in this car chase on a phone call with Christoph.
I'm just sitting on top of a dead body using their feet as pedals.
Pretty much, yeah.
What? Sorry, driving wits.
Yeah, driving wits.
I like the idea that Marlene can see this from one of the upper floors and goes, "What the heck is that?"
2. All right. With a 2.
I'm rolling good.
With a 2, you actually hear the guy go, "Oh fuck!" And you actually see him when you look. He falls off the roof, but before he falls to the pavement below, he suddenly turns into a mist.
Oh.
And the mist makes its way through the cracks of the car, eventually coalescing into a human shape in the passenger side. And it's Diedrich, bloody, battered, pointing a sword off right at you. And he says, "Fucking pull over."
Give me one moment to... No. No.
I assume I would have heard that.
Yeah, you're just live. You're live. It's live. It's live. I'm just...
Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I thought you hung up, but no. Okay, yeah. The phone is just like...
I never hung up.
Yeah, the phone is just rattling on the floor.
Yeah. All right. I'm. Oh, that's a tough one.
Okay, I'm gonna touch him and cast Touch of Oblivion. So.
Oh.
So the vampire using Touch of Oblivion channels the power through their vitae when they make physical contact with the victim. It's the annihilating element that runs through the vampire and into their prey like an electric current. Except the effect is to physically wither the target area. So it would be the arm. It would be the arm with the gun.
Where he's holding the gun. Yeah, that's cool.
So the cost is 1 rouse check.
Yeah, give me a rouse check, and what do I have to roll?
Following a rouse check, the vampire grips their victim, requiring a strength brawl roll if the victim is trying to avoid the vampire. So a strength and brawl.
Okay, strength and brawl.
With the victim suffering 2 levels of aggravated damage as well as crippling injury.
Okay, I'm gonna say he did roll a 6. So I'm gonna say whatever check he had to do, he passed. And he just kind of grabs your arm and just says, "Fucking pull over and don't try that shit again, or else your brains will be all over this limo."
Is he holding her arm just out of curiosity?
He is holding her arm.
Fuck it, I'll do it again.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I'm trying to read this. I'm trying to understand what it's trying to say.
Oh, sorry. I think you do an opposing strength plus brawl check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's how that works. You do an opposing check to see if you beat his 6.
I'm definitely not. I don't even have 6 dice. 3. There's no point rolling. Because I only have 3 dice pulled.
You could roll 2 10s, and then that would be 4, and then that would be 5. You could rouse the blood to get an extra dice.
Oh, I'm going to do that. Okay. So what do we have? We have strength. That's, and then
strength brawl. Yeah.
If I rouse, I'm going to rouse my blood, which is 6.
You get an extra dice.
Then, so strength, and then 1, right? Or can I do it again to get?
Yeah. So just roll strength plus brawl, and then add modifier 1.
Can I rouse my blood again to?
No, you can only do that one. Oh, sorry, you get 2 dice. That's right, I forgot. That's the new rules now. You get 2 dice. So just modify 2.
So 3. How many? I can only re-roll 1 though.
You can only re-roll 1. All right. Well, that's what happens. You try to do that, and he grabs you. And he's pointing the sword off at your head, and he says, "Don't you fucking do that again, Giovanni, bitch, or your brains will be all over this fucking limo."
While I hear this, I message Jurgen the location from the GPS
this is
of the limo.
Timing.
Say, "You're needed right now."
All right, Jurgen.
Hey,
You get information. Yeah, oh yeah, it's been a bit of a hectic one. Oh boy. You get information. Luckily, it's close by to where you are, and you start trawling the streets until eventually you do see a limo that is driving. That's gotten buckshots all throughout it. That is driving very slowly through the streets, and you recognize it as one of Christoph's limos. So perhaps that's where he was telling you where to go.
It's driving slowly, right? So I can quite easily just run to this vehicle.
Oh yeah. It's driving at like if you ran, you'd probably catch up to the back of it and probably jump onto the boot and then maybe make your way through the sunroof or something like that.
Yeah, I want to do that. That's a bad.
As you see this, you see the window. Can I? No, I can't do that. Anyway, I'm holding on to the steering wheel and being held by this guy.
Mm-hmm. He says, "Pull the fuck over and give me what I want."
And I slowly veer to the side and stop the car.
All right, the car stops. You just catch up to it, Jurgen, as it actually just pulls over to the side and stops. He says, sorry.
What can I see? Like, the windows tinted as well? Like, can I see into the vehicle and see what's going on?
Okay, so I'm going to say you jog past the driver's side window, and you see that it's been blown open. The window has been shattered, and there's a guy who's got red hair, a denim jacket, pointing a sword off at Francisca while holding her arm. But he's facing away from you. Francisca, you see Jurgen see you.
Okay.
Sorry. Just trying to look through my stats real quick.
I'm doing that too. Like, I need to rewrite them down.
While you guys are doing that, I'm going to cut back over to Marlene, who has currently reached the top floor of the penthouse. As you exit out of the elevator, you are greeted by a Japanese-looking garden with red arcs and raked gravel. Is gravel right? Or what? It is gravel, isn't it? In normal Japanese gardens. Yeah.
It's gravel.
Yeah, cool. So you see that, and you're greeted by a woman in a kimono, who says, "Asano-san told me to expect you, Miss Drake."
Is Master Asano here at the moment?
Yes, I will. And she kind of looks back and, yes, I will grab him momentarily. Please come with me. And you follow her.
follow suit.
My name is Kimiko, by the way.
Pleasure to meet you, Kimiko. It's just we're in a bit of a stressful situation at this moment.
Oh, you're not. You know nothing about what's going on.
Oh, right. I'm like, oh, okay. So,
as you're walking past, you see ponds with koi fish inside, and she just says, "Take a seat. I will get Master Asano-san out soon." All right. So you wait in the waiting area for a little bit. There's a big TV there that is playing stock market news, and eventually Asano comes out. And he says, "Miss Drake, I did not think. How can I help you? Give me a wits plus insight, please."
Pardon?
Actually, no. We'll continue this conversation. I'll get you to roll it after the conversation. Yeah. How can I help you?
We have successfully gained the vessel, and
Well, you've got the burial jar. Yeah.
the burial. We have successfully. So wait, sorry, Kieran. What did you tell me to say?
I told you to let him know that we have the burial jar at my apartments, and to give him my number.
Okay. The burial jar is at it's freaking Christoph's apartment, and he wished for me to give you his number, and I give him presumably a small piece of paper with his number on it.
Yes, burial jar. Yes, of course I will. Well, what is this burial jar? I'm sorry, my mind is somewhere else right now. What is this burial jar?
I'm gonna take a step back and kind of just like look at him.
Yeah, give me the wits plus insight now, thanks.
Yep, will do.
You came at the right time, sweets.
Yeah, dude, this is tense. I'm loving it.
Oh, you should have been here earlier. Oh my god.
Okay, so how I think this works by rereading it is they get the aggravated damage still, but it's like they're missing the crippling injury. So they still get the aggravated damage, but they don't get the crippling injury, so they're not crippled.
Cool. No, it's fine. That's fine. He'll still do the exact same thing though, because that won't take him down.
Yeah. But I was just like trying to make sense of it because it doesn't make any sense if it just does.
That's cool. All right.
Just a quick question: what time are we looking to go
Hopefully wrapping up in about 20 minutes or so.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So it's 2 successes. You notice that he's frazzled, that he's not really. His hair is all sorts, and he's kind of looking away, not really paying much attention to the conversation. Oh wait, actually, would he? No, he'll be fine. Sorry, my bad. I've got my timelines mixed up. Yeah. He generally. Okay, so with that, what's in sight? He genuinely has no idea what the hell the burial jar is.
It is something we have been asked to procure by Lady Archer. Lovely apartment you have, by the way.
Thank you. Listen, if it is something to help the family, please take Kimiko with you, and she will retrieve this and bring it to my haven for safekeeping.
I kind of like... I look at him and narrow my eyes and just go, I think we will keep it at Christoph's apartment until we can get it to the church.
He just says, okay, very well. All right, well, if that's the case, you just wanted to tell me that you had the jar. I'm glad that you've completed what Mother Andrew has asked you to do. And he'll nod and he said, if you excuse me, I have got other business to attend to.
I give him a quick bow and make my way back to the elevator.
Cool. All right, back to the fight. What are you guys doing?
Right, so I'm not far outside the car, am I?
No, you're not far outside the car.
And I've got the guy's backs turned to me, right? And I've just did a complete stop. And that window that the guy's back to me, is that already broken, or is it the other side?
It's the other side, so it's not broken.
I just like, can I go? I'm just gonna go open the door and just like yank him out of the car. Does he have a seatbelt on?
No, he doesn't have a seatbelt on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna yank this dude out of the car and just throw him out to the street.
Okay, cool. You surprise him. I'm not going to make you roll for that. You grab him, and he takes Francisca with him. As you are pulled into the street, Francisca, I can offer you a resist roll if you want to try to break free of his grasp.
Sure. Where am I looking?
Here.
Strength plus brawl.
Oh, sorry, I was just on the looking for the right page. Where's
Core.
my doodad?
That's good.
It's missing. And I'm gonna rouse my blood for an extra dice ready.
So extra 2 dice. Okay, you gain a hunger.
4.
4? Yeah, easy. You're able to, because he's already kind of surprised by all this, you're able to free your arm. Jurgen, you pull him out. What are you going to do now? He's on the ground. The car door is open to the limo. What are you going to do? Francisca's still in the driver's seat with what you notice is a dead body with its head blown off next to her.
I just get in the car.
Alright. What do you guys
I have no idea what's going on. I was gonna get with the group.
What is he doing on the ground? Like, is he just there?
He's in the middle of getting up right now.
Okay, we'll just drive away.
All right. You drive away. Cool. Christoph is still on the phone. Probably hearing like, hello? Hello?
Talk to him, please. And I point to the phone that's just sitting next to me.
Wait, you want me to talk to this dude?
Yeah, it's just Christoph.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, Christoph.
Yeah, so what do you say when you pick up the phone?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, hello, Chris. Who's there? Pick up.
Jurgen? Jurgen, you beautiful fucking bastard. Is that you?
Yeah, what the fuck's going on?
Look, not a lot of time. Just look after my sister, alright? Bring it here. Bring it to my place.
We'll go heading to yours. All right, sweet.
Don't let yourself get followed, okay?
Who's
what
following
about the
us?
other guy?
That fucker that I just... Is there anyone else there?
Oh wait, who else is in the car?
You
it's just
look,
us.
there's no one
And the
else in the
dead guy.
car. Yeah, there's the dead guy and the partition between the driver's seat and the back of the limo, because this is a limo, has been pulled out or like pushed in.
Right.
But you don't see anyone else. You look out the window, you don't see the dude. Far gone.
All right. Look, we're not being followed. We'll see you soon. All right, we'll sort this shit out then.
Okay, good. Make sure you're not fucking followed, okay?
Yeah. I got you.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to say, to end the session, you guys all reconvene. Fucking have your discussions. You reconvene at Christoph's apartment.
But we're gonna get the other guy, or we've failed our plan.
Yeah. We got the urn. We got half of what we need.
Yeah, but we don't have the vessel.
We gotta find the vessel then.
What's the time roughly?
It's at this point it will be about 12:30.
Okay.
Marlene, where the fuck's Asano?
So, whoa, back the fuck up. What the fuck is going on? What have we got? What are we doing?
We got the fucking urn, okay? Were you not
Okay.
paying attention?
We got the urn. We need a vessel. What the fuck's next? I'm just trying to pick up speed here, alright? It's been a long day.
We don't have the vessel. We got the urn.
Yeah. Alright.
We need to get the vessel. The vessel's some asshole who kills vampires for fun, alright?
Wait, was that the guy that I ripped out of the car?
No, not that fucker.
Oh, fuck.
He is
Someone
a
else.
hunter that particularly English is hard work. It isn't he hunts
Vampires professionally.
and hecatas. specifically.
Okay.
So we're already fucked.
Great.
Have
I
you
love the plan.
Have you got another car, Christoph? This one's pretty beat.
Yeah. I got a couple of cars. I got less cars than I had at the start of tonight, but we got the fucking urn, okay?
What did Marlene say when you asked her what where Asano was?
I hadn't replied. I was just waiting for it to turn it. I
find it hard to find you.
as much as he seemed a bit unaware of the current situation, and I don't believe he was informed about what is occurring.
Okay. Well, look,
He has
sounds
your
like we
number, so if you were to contact him, he would understand it's you.
Sounds like we got some work to do. We got to get the fucking vessel. I'll have some conversations with Asano about ensuring that we can have the jar stored securely and kept in the right hands while we're doing that.
Do you want me to go talk to Mother Anja?
No, we don't go back to Mother Andrew until we finish the fucking job.
Finish the job, we report back. I like
I
that.
still have the empty box. Decoy.
Oh, that's useful. Thank you. Let's put the actual urn back in the box.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Yeah, it's gonna stay here.
I'm gonna sense the unseen real quick.
You're getting a massive aura from this jar. A swirling, it's almost like a swirling vortexy aura of a purpley color.
Anything else?
Nope.
Yeah, we're not being scryed on.
Yeah, I'll do a lap of the apartment.
Oh, you're looking for... I need to DM you something. Kieran, just give me a second. Give me a second. You guys entertain yourself.
I'm sorry, entertained.
Yeah, this isn't the highest form of entertainment.
Alright, so we went to the... Jürgen, while you've been off doing whatever the fuck you were doing, we went to the auction. We made some trades. You owe, I think it was 2 major boons. So you're gonna have to pay them. But we got the fucking urn.
Alright, so I'll pay that at some point. We got this. So we just need to get this vampire hunter dude.
We gotta get that before... We gotta get that tonight. That was the job.
Fuck, right. We got this.
I sent you a DM, Kieran.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Wait, okay.
On Discord?
Yeah.
Cool.
In your personal channel.
Yep. Give me a sweet second.
So what is this jar again meant to be? What did they tell us that it was?
It means it's something that can pull the soul from the Tempest.
Hey. Sorry, I've forgotten your name. Your character's name, Wraith.
Marlene.
Hey, Marlene, what the fuck are you doing?
Marlene, as Christoph says that, you're busy looking around, not really sure what to, if there's anything here. And this is where we're going to end the session on. As you look around, you see a spirit within the apartment. A very angry spirit. And that is where we're going to end today's session.
I love it. I love it.
I want to see what... That sounds crazy. I don't know why.